Welcome to Tabletop Fables, and we are live and in a room and alive. Firstly, you might have heard there is a virus going around.
What? Why did nobody warn us?
I don't know. No one I listen to anyway. It's all a conspiracy. I only watch Fox News. So we are going to be going as online as much as possible in the future, until, of course, gathering regularly is a thing. Until then, in this game and on Wednesday night, we are trying to get to a point where we can put these campaigns on essentially pause. We'll be experimenting with some one-shot and short campaigns online. Obviously, at Tabletop Fables, we have a commitment to playing on a tabletop, hence the name. That's our desire. I'm not a huge fan of streaming with everyone sitting in different rooms. We respect people who can do that, but we like the tabletop experience. That's kind of our thing.
It's because Nick smells really good.
Yeah. I didn't want to say, otherwise everyone else will be here. We can't get 500 people in this room. We'll be back as soon as we can, and hopefully Wednesday can go. We are, of course, taking things day by day as various rules enforcements come into place, and everyone monitors their health and so on and so forth. And we'll let you know about those one-shots and short campaigns. We might even be able to get some interested fans in, watchers in to play.
If you're watching, you better be fans.
We hope you are.
You don't have to be a fanatic until like episode 2.
Well, I mean, fanatics are what cults are built on, and that's what we are, if nothing else.
Yeah, true. So, speaking of, the party managed to get into the Eye of the Fang, so down an extra level in this place. They went through, cleared about a third of it, and then maybe a quarter of it, then just ended up at this large altar. There, one of the elemental prophets, Marlos Umbrethi, from memory, a Medusa, an earth elemental prophet, or prophet of the Black Earth, attacked the party. The party won, and but during the fight, an earthquake caused rocks to fall. Thankfully, not everyone died. They had to leave through a different exit in the room than the one they came in. Wrecked, ruined, out of spell slots, well, reasonably, but with a shiny new, what we call, elemental weapon called Iron Fang. They are in a room that's about 50 feet deep, 40 feet wide. There's water surface with fire burning across it. And there's also a large coffin. These are the party. If they wish, they can introduce themselves. If they don't have to.
It's good for us to introduce ourselves, and I know I'll start because I started talking.
You barely introduced yourself anyway.
So, hello everyone, I'm Ishtar. I'm playing Truedream, the Goliath cleric, who is very scary, and someone stole her thunder with his look.
Yeah. Please, mine looks way better.
The big black armor looking scary, the red eyes.
Do you have
now
black
the
armor and red eyes?
hammer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have dark grey armor. And
amber eyes,
yeah,
at best.
I'm Jacob. I'm playing Rex, the most metal warlock ever.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm Cody, also known as DM Cody from Wednesday Nights, and I'm playing Emharis Beneath, a warlock who has got himself in way over his head, and things are not turning out how he'd hoped they would. His brothers are still missing, despite showing up way too often. And he intends to get to the bottom of that pretty soon, but for now he seems really content killing people all of a sudden.
And I'm Nick, playing Emissos, who is a half-elf druid who is sort of discovering a bit of darkness within and is currently a little bit uncomfortable with one of the new assets of the party.
Excellent. So you are in this room. There is... I will flip to the appropriate page.
7.
For those following at home, it's Fane of the Eye, and we are room 18.
Please give us hints.
Page 121 in Prince of the Apocalypse book. So, as the descriptions read, flame dances above a pool of murky water to the south, lighting the room. A sarcophagus carved from glassy black stone stands atop of natural pedestal to the north. The sarcophagus has fluted embellishments, delicate rims, and friezes that show groveling demons. Also, I didn't sleep last night. I apologize. So yeah, you guys are in the room. There's one of these shadowy walls to the east. To the south is a shadowy wall and just ruin behind that.
Goliath. Perhaps you could assist me. I seem to have taken quite a bit of damage. As you can see, my armor is a little damaged. Perhaps you could give me some of your healing?
I feel as though someone was attempting to address me, but without hearing my name spoken, it was difficult to be sure.
Oh, it's Truedream, by the way.
Right. Truedream, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I may.
Pulls out a little notebook. Kisses ass of Goliath.
I'll move across to the sarcophagus and start looking it over. Just rap on the top to see if I can hear anything on the inside. I think something was about to happen.
It's solid stone. Roll a history check if you're looking over.
Yes.
History?
History, yeah.
Okay.
And you get back 15 hit points.
Plus 2. History is 15.
So, judging from what you heard about this fane and how it was built by Drow, and from what you know, this appears to be a Drow coffin, unmarred and untouched.
Cool. Me being the polite, cautious, caring individual I am, I'm gonna try to push off the lid.
I'll stand there curiously looking over the edge.
Sure, strength check. This is before you've all had a long rest?
Yes.
Double check.
We know what we did. Don't shame us.
16.
Party appears to be Grey Brothers.
Good, tick.
Approval rating skyrockets.
So you pull the sarcophagus, it doesn't go too far. You slide a little bit. You see a series of lines embedded across the patterns of the sarcophagus glow for a moment, and then from the centre of them, a glowing sword rises up and attacks you.
Cool.
With a natural 20.
Good sword.
Shit.
It turns out it's a Vorpal sword. Quick roll, second head.
Again.
What?
Don't you remember 3 episodes ago?
Nope.
Neither do I.
You take from this large sword. It swings through as you're over. It cuts deep across your neck and upper chest, and does. I'm just going to double check that. 43 damage. Force.
I'm up. Just.
I would like to make an Arcana check to see if I know what this is.
Certainly, this is your guys' turn. Then it will go again. We are in initiative, but we won't roll initiative.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess I will.
What'd you get on the Arcana check?
I got lucky.
Good one.
Under 10.
Ah, yeah.
Just.
It's PC magic.
9. Was that my action?
I'll say it's your bonus action.
Right. I will. No, I can't move my hex. I don't have any spell slots while I'm looking at that. But I will still just shoot with an eldritch blast. I don't really want to get close to a flying sword. 18 and 20.
Mm-hmm. The 2 blasts pass straight through it. Anyone else?
I did the same thing, so I'm guessing the same thing.
Did you also what did you get to hit it?
17 and 17.
Yeah, so the blasts pass through it. Just see who's classified as a target. Anything?
I'm just gonna watch it, but I'm just gonna sit down first.
Sure.
I'm confused as to what's happening, and their attacks didn't work, so I'm gonna hold back for a hot second.
Emissos.
I'm going to ready to defend myself with Wind Vein, but bonus action heal the shit out of myself.
What spell are you using?
To cure wounds. At level
Cure
4.
wounds is a action.
Oh, is it an action? Okay, cool.
You can only do that special thing in your wild shape form.
Yeah, wild shape. Cool. All right, then I will do that as an action. And I assume I can't really disengage without getting smacked by it. Oh, come on, brain. Add stuff up.
Do math.
So you're doing healing. Background's it. It takes another swing at Emissos.
Drop me.
Didn't do as much damage. 20 force damage.
Not dead yet.
As it swings at you again, you bring up Wind Vein.
Yeah.
You kind of deflates it slightly.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts into your shoulder.
Yeah.
I just need to record how many rounds this is.
Can I make another check to realise what it actually is?
Yeah.
Would you like to assist me, brother? Would you like to be assistant, you random person?
Yes, random robot man.
They're too used to being brothers.
24, so I know it's not actually.
You look at it and it seems to have there'd been a glyph of warning there.
Yeah.
And a spell was included in it.
Yeah.
It looks too big and powerful for a spiritual weapon. So, just quickly going through common spells as could be, you think it might be a Mordekainen sword.
Alright. Is there a range on that I know of?
But you get 26. You got 26. No, but it would be conditional.
Alright.
As in,
and sit down.
it would. Okay.
Assuming it's only going to attack whoever opened the coffin.
Mm-hmm. You assisted in that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Cool. Me being me, I'm gonna, rather than heal myself, I'm gonna take the dwarven thrower and try to cave in the top of the coffin.
Sure. Make an attack.
Do I still have a bonus action, by the way, if I use action
Yeah,
to
you would.
assist? I'll just grasp the amulet around my neck and restore my spell slot.
I believe that's an action.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed.
What'd you get?
7.
Total?
Yeah.
Is that like a +2 weapon? Wow.
Plus,
This is-
yeah,
oh, sorry.
7 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
7 to hit.
Anyway. Well, I rolled a 3. 13 to hit.
15.
So the sword comes at you again. You swung, you've got Wind Vein in one hand, this giant hammer in another hand. Hold him up, deflect it away. You guys again.
9.
Oh, you go. So you swing.
That's stuff there. They're all sitting down.
You're hitting the coffin, you're just not hitting any spots that are properly damaging it. It is cracking slightly, but
Yeah.
you're not getting anything conclusive.
I restore my spell slot with my action. Bonus action. No, I can't Eldritch Blast, so I do nothing. Wait. I probably do nothing. If anyone else wants to go, feel free.
I take notes.
I do
Tricky
nothing.
trap. Will he find out?
I realised I'd forgotten to update a couple more things on my sheet before we started, which is why I was very quiet just then. I need to drop some healies into him. That's the main thing.
Cool. Quote Hudson 10, you are all viable targets.
Unviable.
Viable.
Oh, good.
I'm taking
Oh,
the
'cause
dodge
I helped
action.
him?
Just
Yep.
to be clear.
I'm not.
You two have attacked the defences, you healed him.
Fair enough.
17 to hit you.
17 hits.
Still going to start with the start.
You had 8 health back, by the way. Not a high roll.
12, not a high roll.
Still 4 damage.
Okay, so, 4 damage. Oh, bright side, I hit it this time. Nat 20.
How much damage do you do?
Good question. I should probably look that up.
Yeah, so double it.
No, you said that I had the thing in my hand, the other one, so... Nat
Then you
8.
can unarmed strike. I mean, 2 weapon firing strike.
Nah, but if I had Wind Vein in my hand, like it's really shit. 6, 8, and 3, 13.
13 damage? Was that
Yeah.
with the crit?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
pathetic.
Elemental weapon
You
indeed.
don't want to say anything.
You slam the tip of the spear into the coffin and crack it.
Yeah.
The lid. Just 2 separate parts.
Oh no, that was with the Dwarven Hammer.
You swing and hit the door hammer into the lid. It cracks into two separate parts.
I have a question.
It's just being an earth crypt. I don't know whether it's going to make much of a difference or whether I'm going to piss things more off with wind.
If he has 2 attacks and he's holding the wind vane and the hammer, can he throw the hammer and then 2-handed attack?
Throw it, grab it.
I have no idea. I don't know how. Anyway, what are you guys on? You guys are just basically.
I would like to see if I can look inside the sarcophagus, but not get close to the. I want to be like 10 feet away from the.
You probably won't see anything that interesting then.
Alright.
I use my spell.
Are you on the roof?
I mean, no.
Okay, you probably can't look
So-
down into it then.
After finding out it was a spell effect, I use my spell slot to cast Dispel Magic.
Cool. Roll your spell magic.
18.
Yeah. You see it. You see it shatter and dissipate.
Cool. I'll aim
Well.
the crypt.
That was interesting.
I assist him looking in the crypt.
It appears to be a long dead body. You see the rusted bits of just a few small studs of metal. You see some fragments of bone, but mainly just dust.
Cool. I gently yeet the body out of the crypt and have a look under the body.
Yeah, you can
Sweep
see.
away the powder.
You can basically
Okay.
see through it. It's just like
Okay.
this thing's probably been here. Like this place is like 1,000 years old.
Okay.
longer, so-
No, like hidden compartment or anything
I'll
else.
investigate if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you assistance.
You just don't
Now
need
you're
body.
right.
I just don't need his assistance.
You might. Might be wrong.
Hang on. Investigation. So 17 down to.
Oh, maybe I should have done that.
No. I'm at 15.
You.
Find a dead body.
No, yeah, you don't even find a proper dead body
Alright, well, apparently he was sorry. Can I do my own investigation then?
if you want.
Yeah.
You don't find anything.
Can I investigate the coffin then? See if I know.
Sure.
No, 10.
The writing on the coffin, do I recognise the language?
Oh, well, there's no writing per se. There are there is that combined symbol of the elemental
Yeah.
eye and the 4 different branches of the cult.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you find.
Alright.
Interesting. This cult must have been here a much longer time then, or another attempt in the past.
Or perhaps the cult usurped the original owners and then corrupted it for their false idol.
Doesn't look like desecration. And it was magically trapped from some time ago, I believe.
Again, they may not have touched this area yet.
In which case, it's very interesting that their symbols are all over it. I don't think this is their first attempt.
Actually, roll your investigation for me. Oh, actually,
I did, I got a 10.
okay. Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should rest. It seems as safe as it's going to be without returning to the surface here.
Yes. We have already killed what seems to be their leader, and most of them. If they were to cross us while we rest, we would probably kill them.
Probably.
I will stand watch in this doorway if we rest. I would like to just walk into the darkness to the east.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hurt me like it did last time?
You feel sort of sickly as you go in.
But do I feel like if I sat here for the next hour it would be bad?
In the mist itself.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Oh, jeez. And you're looking through the next room, and you see there's a couple of very large people, and one of them sort of sniffs the air and starts looking in your direction.
I slowly back out, and I say to everyone, there appears to be some big creatures next door. They might know we're here.
Can you make a stealth check? If you are attempting any kind of stealth.
Yeah. I mean, I'm accepting like 10 feet of stealth. 21.
Cool. And disadvantage, because you're in heavy armor?
No,
Okay.
medium armor.
Yeah.
Pick the one without disadvantage.
You're just a huge giant robot, you're just not.
I'm very agile.
It's a 21? Alright, cool.
The shadow is giving me silence.
You hear sort of very like heavily muted but loud you would assume voices coming through. Can anyone speak
Yeah, generally.
Abyssal?
Yep.
Of course you can. Infernal or Abyssal for you?
Abyssal.
No.
Nope.
Not without a rest.
You hear very harsh sort of guttural tones of the Black Earth. I think they're coming. I heard nothing. Defend here. Imex will be pleased if we kill more of them.
So he thinks Black Earth are coming. Right.
And then they continue discussing. One of them's like, "You heard nothing." The other one's like, "But a glorious battle if they come." And
Yeah. They don't appear to be very smart, but they don't appear to be allies of the Black Earth either. But they sound like they're just trying to attack us.
Well, let's rest and hope they don't come through in the meantime.
Alright. I would like to go up to that north point. That's where I'm hiding.
you're very up there.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll nothing because you are fine. You have a long rest.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I am going to pass Truedream my new yeeting hammer.
I'm gonna look at it. Then I'm gonna put it away and not touch it.
Well, it's just you'd know more about
You don't know there's stuff wrong with it.
It's heresy. It's not Bane's hammer.
No, but it's a perfectly good dwarven thrower with
Yeah.
no religious or cult markings on it.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the one that was stolen from the tomb?
Yeah.
Ah.
This
Yeah.
is a perfectly good self-returning hammer.
Sorry, I thought it was the boss one.
Anything that's not explicitly Bane is heresy.
Yes. Everything must be Bane.
No, I was just,
I'll grab it.
I'm just going to whisper that, as it seems to return to you, it's perhaps the perfect hammer to check whether somebody's on the other side of the mist. Like, knock, knock. Whee!
You would have to attune to it for the tuning to work. For you at least. I reckon you could throw it and you could catch it.
To test it, I'm literally gonna throw it, and when it doesn't come back, it's like
No, who are you throwing it at? Because I want to see if it hits him and I catch it. That could be the worst thing. You use it, it hits somebody, I catch it.
Maybe throwing a giant hammer at a wall next to where all the big guys
now.
are.
If you wait for a second,
I will.
what I roll on a d4 will determine where it is thrown. If it is, if it is a 1, 2, or a 3, it'll hit one of you guys. If it's the 4, it'll hit a wall.
I've taken a ready stance for when they come charging from that darkness.
I take a race stance looking at Truedream.
Good luck, everyone. It was a 4.
Oh, what was for you? The wall.
Yeah, I hit the wall.
I want to lucky that.
So you had your long rest, and you're level 10, because you walked in here and 10 seconds later you found the boss and killed him.
Yeah, we did.
I'm amazed we did that.
So yeah, you throw, it hits the wall. Sounds more like a natural earth thudding. Then hits the ground. You feel you can pull it back to your hand if you wish.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll yield it back to me and then I'll give it back to Truedream.
I put it in my pack, and I forget to attune to it for a long time.
Like all your magic items.
You put it next to it. Should put it to Elvenkind and.
Yeah.
Wait till she puts her pack down.
Alright, so what are you guys up to?
I'm resting. But I'll go on Sentinel Watch and then I'll turn invisible and come out and investigate the crypt while he's watching. I can do that in the downtime. Oh no, I'm attuning. Never mind.
Oh, it's a long rest. But,
Yeah. No,
there's nothing about the crypt anyway.
yeah.
Quick question, just a rules question. Minions of Chaos, level 9 Warlock spell. You can cast Conjure Elemental once using a Warlock spell slot. Does that mean it would still take the full minute, or does it immediately happen as a spell action?
I'm not familiar with the spell.
Yeah, it would probably still take the
full minute?
because you gotta cast it.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not familiar with that, I believe, but yeah, if it says you can cast the spell, then yeah.
Cast as a spell would be cast. Yep, cool.
Yeah, so you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my
Let's
new
go.
hammer. As I walk past the crypt, I smash it.
Yeah, you hit it. There's a thunderous clap.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does that do it?
Yeah, that's natural D8 from the.
2 weapons do thunder damage. Anyway. So yeah,
All right.
you know it's got. You've waited 8 hours. Well, you've rested 8 hours. You know there's a mist there.
I go into the darkness and look through. Are they still there? I'll stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. One you free.
So yeah, it looks like there's 2 guys there. Appears to be one's on watch, another one is further in the room, like resting against the wall, like sitting down.
How big are they?
What was your? I'll make a perception check.
16.
They're bigger than you.
Are they large?
They have to be.
Yeah,
We're on the cusp.
you would assume so.
Right. I don't know what they are.
Not of that, no.
No. Alright. When I looked through before, did I get the sense there was more than 2, or is it just these 2?
No, you didn't get that much of a sense of anything. I mean, this is like
I only heard 2 talking.
Yeah, this mist is like really black and it's particulate, so your dark vision is only allowing you to see so far, and it's muting hearing and things like that. It's fairly high DCs to get any details at all. You're lucky you're seeing anything really. You're rolling kind of. The minimum to see it is 2 of them.
I'll come back out
You can see 2. Yeah.
and there appears to be only 2 of them that I can see, but there could be more. From what I heard before, they don't seem like they want to negotiate. Do we want to just charge through and kill them, or...?
We could perhaps lay a trap in here for them to run into.
Or we could just walk past and see if they even notice us.
I feel like they would notice us.
I think there's
Then
a
we
good
can
chance.
kill them.
I mean, have we
Then
seen...
why don't we just run up there and kill them?
But if we walk through, then they strike first.
So you want to do a trap? Alright. Get ready then, and I will lure them through.
Cool. Just before he does that, I'm going to walk into the mist. I assume it still doesn't affect me.
You are correct. And yeah, when you went to the mist, you didn't feel that same sick feeling.
And then just as I get to the edge of it, I'm just going to stick wind vane through and tap it on the ground to announce myself, and then step through.
You see the stonework in this chamber is noticeably different from the natural caverns nearby. The room was roughly hewn from surrounding rock, but never dressed or finished. In the middle of the floor is a strange symbol shaped like overlapping circles cut into the stone with 2-inch wide channels. Anyone who has any arcana is proficient in arcana. As soon as they see it, they'll know it's used for magical rituals. I mean, everyone can probably guess that, but
Except for me.
you see 2 large figures turn around, look at you, both wielding giant axes, huge horns on the top of their head, muscular, wearing loincloths.
Demonic horns or...
Do I recognise them?
Nature check.
Are you?
Yeah, he knows my
Boys.
weakness. 2. 2 with a -2. That's 0. I got no fucking clue. Hi, Mum.
No idea.
Cool.
They turn around. One of them says something in Abyssal,
Cool.
which you would, as you speak Abyssal, would recognise as basically a challenge of who are you, but you don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I've moved into...
announce greetings in Primordial.
Stat block. Try common, most of them speak common.
Oh no.
No, there's just it's something that's a bit unclear whether one of these guys can speak primordial.
Yeah.
Not these 2. One of them again, like, hold up his axe heavily, and he says something again. As he does, you see there's a flicker of flame around his mouth.
Can I hear what they're saying?
It's very much in the name of Emex, identify yourself.
Do I know,
But with like, it's more like Emex challenges knowledge of who you are.
do I know who that is?
I mean, you should. I've
That's
said it
alright.
multiple times.
I'm gonna
I've said it.
ask them pretty much the same thing, but in Orin this time. You know? Who the hell are you?
Which one? Fire.
As
Fire, isn't it?
a flicker of flame comes from her hand as I'm ready to.
As you produce flame,
Yeah, getting ready to throw it.
you do see that this impresses them slightly. They sort of look at each other.
If they go to attack, I'm going to cast Shadow.
Okay, so you step through.
Yeah.
I'm in the darkness.
You're in the darkness, so you two are.
This is
We're
about
holding up
privacy,
the
so I can't hear or see what's going on. I'm preparing an attack for when they come through, so they're about to do that.
Yeah, we're holding up the rear wing for them to come to us.
But it says it bellows again. Who are you?
I can't
Now,
understand him, so.
is my memory serving me correctly in what are you wearing? Are you still wearing Earth Cultist robes?
I'll go back to normal clothes now.
No, I'll be wearing my my hood dooflicky wherever I put it.
What's your passive perception?
Useless. 14.
That's not too bad.
You see, as he's making this challenge again,
Yeah, I got my cloak of elven climb.
he's yeah, you'll see he's looking. You think it's at your weapon, but then you realise he's looking at your hands.
Yeah. I'm gonna feign some boredom and snuff out the flame and just walk off to the left.
You do that and you start heading off. Yeah, they got attack.
Alright, I cast Shadow.
You have a ready
Let's
action?
go.
Yeah, do your ready action.
Yep, can I get them both in the 20-foot square?
Yeah,
Yeah, can I make a strength save?
a 2 and a 1.
So yes, plus 15.
Well, they passed then. Does it say what level I cast the spell at, or is it just base level?
It's level 2.
Yeah.
Thank you for for hurrying the reinforcements arriving.
Yeah. It's alright. 13 now.
Not from behind you.
And then I stick my head out of the shadows and I go, Emissos, perhaps we should go back into the room and funnel them through. And then I
don't believe it's more of a suggestion. It's more of a just grab me by the collar of my throat because I'm.
Oh no, if you want to
walking
die here,
off.
I'm happy for you to die.
Yeah, but I've walked out of your way.
No, I'm in the black bit.
Yeah, but I would have been
pulled out
right.
you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So-
and then I'll walk back into the room and say, they may be coming in a second, just wait.
I mean, that's a lot to do in your surprise attack, so we might get an
sorry.
initiative roll to it. But
I thought I had whole turn. That's my bad.
Well,
I got 17.
yeah, you can probably do it then.
Yeah.
the old initiative order.
15 for Emma.
Oh, and then knock prone as well. I believe that's shadow. Yeah.
No, I think you can come away.
Oh, damn it.
Got myself a little old
Requiring the
lady.
first to be running away, I am the last to go.
Truedream,
I got first.
you rolled 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What do you
I'm not
do?
used to that.
What happens now?
Nothing, because you don't know what's happening.
It was Constitution, not strength.
Oh, actually, no. Would they have
Oh,
felt
it's
the earth-shattering burn,
Yeah,
the
wouldn't he have
vibration?
felt the shatter on the other side of the wall?
Yeah. He was in
I
the.
didn't say I was going to draw him through.
He was in like the
I believe you.
black smoky area, so you guys would have seen him. You would have seen his silhouette make heavy movements.
In that
Casting
sense.
isn't a quiet thing either. You're commanding the world to change.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians
Mhm.
and have us as the don't get hurt, so that anything that comes will.
I assume you're standing just behind the darkness then.
Yeah. Because it's a 15-foot radius around me, so they basically have to come through it.
These are 10-foot squares of the map. I'm just going to remind you guys. Rex.
Alright then, well, I'll do what I said before. I stick my head out and say, come back, Emissos, and then I'll walk back out the shadow past Truedream and go behind her.
Mhm.
And I'll ready a shadow if I see an enemy coming through the darkness.
So, how do you designate who your allies are in your head?
So, I say to myself,
The three that follow Bane and the other dude.
They're really fucking annoying.
Alright, that covers everyone.
Damn, you're not gonna hit any enemies.
They're really annoying warlock that may or may not be a wizard.
Not
Oh, that must be you.
Which one?
A really annoying druid that may or may not be a wizard. The one who's stealing my look out of courtesy. And the dragon with the garbage patch.
That covers everyone nicely.
And myself.
I don't think you have to designate yourself.
I think you do.
Yeah.
It'd be fun if you decide you're your own worst enemy. Oh shit!
Deep down, I can't play others.
Regen rating.
Emharis. You see Rex come back through.
I stay up near where number 18 on the map is.
Yep.
Ready some eldritch butterflies around my fingers and get a little bit distracted. Who said that? That's my turn.
So they both charge at you.
Cool.
What's your AC?
15.
God damn it.
Do they hit each other and bounce off?
They kill each
I
other.
am tempted to. No, but you managed to avoid both of them just. So yeah, they charge forward, roaring as they do. The roars echo around. You hear some responses come from further in this cabin. You see there's like two paths, one to the northwest, one to the northeast.
Just for a visual idea, are we talking minotaurs here or demons? Or...
Minotaurs.
Okay.
Minotaurs.
Yeah, cool.
And yeah, come in and try to gore you and miss.
Yeah.
Emissos.
Cool. While their horns are stuck in the wall, I'm going to fuck off through the black mist.
I did. Okay. They're still going to see you.
Ah, yeah, I figured.
Well, one of them will hit. Here's my d12. 19.
Oh, 2d12, you picked that weapon up.
23 damage as this axe hits you in the back.
Cool. Disengaging is an action, isn't it?
You didn't disengage.
Oh, okay.
If you had, they would.
If you had, yeah, that would have been a cut opportunity.
Okay, cool.
So you can dash and get the full 60.
Well, I don't need to dash. I wanted to do an action.
Okay, we have your action.
Cool. I'm going to drop wind wall pretty much dead behind that shadow.
Are you going to come through first?
Yeah.
So what's the effect of that spell?
Come back here, wind wall. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where'd you come from? Good magic. No. Copyright strike incoming.
I don't think you're telling it quite clearly enough.
Spirit had wind wall. Oh, there it is. Wind wall strength check of 15. And
It's going to be so glorious when minotaurs keep failing strength checks.
See, realistically, what we should do is we should all just stand behind the darkness.
weather
and make
wall
copies.
appeals. Each creature within the area
Alluring
must
is
take a
that
strength check. A creature takes blah 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 blah. The strong wind
Worst idea.
keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay.
Which side did you put it on?
Small
Their side
flying
or
objects
outside?
just on our side.
Yeah.
Now, is that on any creature or does it only ones of a certain size?
No,
Probably found that, yeah.
I reckon it says any creature. Go behind.
Each creature within its area.
Cool.
So there's no
Yeah.
size restriction.
So you cast that. Truedream.
Any gaseous creatures can't pass through it.
Was everything?
Yep.
Back to the top. Truedream.
Okay. I just wanted to see if there's anything left for anyone else to do. So in that case, I am basically going to get out me sword. I'm going to get out me hammer and my shield and basically hunker down, ready to go. Prepare to take a dodge action if necessary, I guess.
Yep. Rex.
Did this holding that use my charge or not?
Did what, sorry?
Holding the shadow use the charge or not?
Well, you cast a spell, so...
No, because I said I was holding action to cast shadow again with the.
You will lose... No, because it's a magic item.
Yeah. Just checking.
No.
I'll continue to hold, I guess.
Because, yeah, some DM might do it differently to your mileage may
Just
vary.
making sure.
Alright, so Stuff happens. Emharis.
Still distracted, sort of listening to something intently that's not there, just readying with the butterfly swarming around my hands. And I sort of move towards the coffin a bit.
Yep. So one guy will try to get through the wind wall. Yep. What's your DC save?
16.
You know, apparently Minotaur is not proficient in any saves.
So many things aren't. I realise now. Terrible.
I'm going to call bullshit on that.
Then decide what you want them to be proficient in.
No, I'm not. That's...
Just give him a level of fighter.
how much? Okay, so one gets damage, one fails to save, one doesn't.
8, 16, 21.
21 damage. Does one that pass?
Yeah, halved. Almost got 3 8s.
So one steps through the wind wall. Who's in the sort of the area towards the front?
I'm 30-ish feet back.
I'm basically right next to the smoky wall.
And then I will be probably directly in front of it so that I can maintain that, you know, like that 20.
You two are near the front?
Yeah, we would be the first
so
to be
you can
hit.
see them when they come out.
So
Yeah, I'm basically close enough that my radius encompasses most of the area because it's a 15-foot radius around.
I meant so like there's enough room for them to step out of the darkness.
Yeah, so they'll step into it.
I'll make the save against your spell in just a moment. But this one breathes in, then just basically breathes out this wave of fire. Can you two please make dex saves?
Nope.
I had a dodge action
Yes.
prepared.
Well, you would have activated dodge action, which means you have advantage on your dex save.
Okay, I've never used dodge in this system before. That was really important that I did that. So that's going to be 15 because I had -1.
I use my nat 20 to do the splits, drop on the floor and give him the finger as I go down.
Okay, so you both take 23 fire damage halved.
I thought it was the half for a second. I was like, damn.
Should have lowered my
And
hand.
my shadow goes off.
In a sec.
What was it, 11?
Points of fire.
Still more.
They both pass their saving against your spell.
Okay, so my damage will be halved. It is 4d8. So that is 15 halved.
Yep. Now Shadow.
Yeah. Even if the guy up front just died, I would still cast it. 11 damage if they fail. If they fail, half they pass.
One fails, one passes. Well, one I'm marking as the incompetent one.
His name is Emissos.
Ooh. How was the radius of the Shadow again?
20 foot, I think.
Yep. I will roll the save for the wall. So you cast Shadow in this fairly confined area. You see cracks start running up the wall, especially after earthquake weakened this whole area. Remember how you guys are trapped. Anyway,
What?
not a problem. You guys literally would have... You would think that another shatter in this close will probably bring down the roof.
Shatter, do I have
When you
shatter?
say bring down the roof, do you mean in the area of the shatter or of this whole place?
There's a point where it doesn't matter. You cannot pass from out the other way because of the earthquake, which has weakened everything around here.
So just in the specific...
They can't pass out.
Well,
We have a
be
druid.
trapped.
You can dig this out.
Actually, that's probably true.
Straight up, 9.
Does anyone else have any other prepared actions? They haven't come that far out, so I
Are they
don't...
still in the wind
Can I see them from
Probably not.
the top right corner of the coffin, I would think?
No, up from the coffin.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
moved
you
up
can
towards
see
it.
one.
Yep, okay. So I would unleash the Eldritch Blast, 23 and 26 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 force damage, then 14 force damage.
12 and 14, so 36. Actually, no, that can't be that one because that one is
26, not 36.
prone on the ground. So, 62. They starting to look quite hurt now.
Good.
That was them. Other stuff happens. Emissos.
Are they still in the wind wall?
One-
Or did they step straight through?
One went through. One who failed the check, I think, was prone, so I was
Cool.
in it.
Well, then I might as well maintain it for him.
Did he get damaged again this round, or was that on his turn?
I think it's on his turn. Because that's when we did damage last time, so
That's because he entered it for the first time.
yeah.
Quickly check this spell, I'll tell you.
Quick question about the hammer. When I run out of charges, do I have to roll a d20?
Where's the
No.
damage?
Alright.
If you could just destroy one of the super powerful elemental weapons by spamming the spell in
I
it.
wasn't sure, but I was like, I better check before I do it.
We have a little
Or
follower.
maybe it's only the first time being.
You don't know that little.
Maybe it doesn't damage each time.
It's a big follower.
Yeah, we're assuming that it doesn't damage for the second time, it only knocks him down the first.
Okay.
Alright, in which case there's no point in hanging on to it.
None whatsoever.
Cool. I'm going to drop protection from energy on myself and fire.
What does that look like?
I imagine it looks like little flames licking up the floor and slowly enveloping me.
Okay.
It's
So you sort of like
shit.
had a shield of fire that absorbs
Yeah.
fire as it comes in.
Cloak.
Do you feel left out? You're pretty much the only one not covered in flames or darkness.
No, I'm very happy with both.
Throw him in the water that's on fire. How quickly does that creature move? It's going to take a while. For these guys move.
Things covered in flame and darkness, and just some dude standing there with their arm going, I'm just here for the ride.
The most metal party ever.
You hear some howls. You barely come through the mist.
Oh yeah, I have a dog. He's just been sitting next to me this entire time.
He's a good boy.
Sure. Truedream.
Cool. I'm gonna hit the closest thing to me.
So one
It's
is
an enemy.
one is prone.
Damn it!
Important distinction.
So yeah, one is prone and one isn't. The prone one you have advantage on to hit.
Let's do that because it's convenient. Good thing for advantage. They were both a 3.
I didn't hear it, you get a 6.
Fame doesn't respect counts.
That's a 10.
You'd still hit.
No.
Although it could be a 20.
Are they zombie minotaurs?
No.
Not yet.
A 10 won't hit, but a 20
The
would,
Noblar shows
right?
up.
20.
29.
They appear to be not wearing any armor. I mean, they're not wearing any armor.
They're wearing armoured
But the
loincloths.
10 wouldn't have hit, would it?
No. Oh, no. Not in a way that would do damage.
I want to actually do damage at all, is the thing. I care about double, I just want to hit. So, yes to use my guided strike.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, you tell me.
Who?
Sorry.
Is that the noise you make when you swing?
No, that's me trying to roll on the flat rather than a slant to hopefully mean that things are different. And then both of the d8s rolled a 2. So,
Didn't help a lot.
didn't help a lot. That's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you swing and you get a hit it in its back. It moves to the back of its head, which is just solid bone. And you hit, there's a slight crack, but I mean, it's got a giant solid bone head. Doesn't quite do the damage you'd hoped.
Can't believe it's a wombat. Those things are tanks.
I already threw my giant wombat at you guys in the past. Different system
Yeah, we
threats.
killed it. I guess I cast Hex on one of them and I walk up and I take a swing with my new hammer, which makes my 3 levels of rogue useless. So bad.
The one that's prone or the other one?
Bonus prone. I got. I don't have any strength, I realise. Maybe I don't want to be using this.
Yeah, you want to be using it.
Yeah.
There you go, DN.
22.
That'll hit.
So 5 bludgeoning damage and 8 thunder.
But he's dead.
The problem is dead.
You said 5. I'm just like, but he's dead.
How much damage?
No, I am 5. 5 bludgeoning and 8 thunder.
One day he'll lift up the visor.
That's 5.
It was me all along.
Wait. Nope, do that. That's right. He's looking really hurt.
Excellent.
I will say, if he did have a habit of a dagger, it's a one-handed weapon, isn't it?
Yes. I was going to ask.
What, if you had a dagger in the other hand, you can sneak attack with it, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't just use it as because I have 2 attacks on turn. I can just do that, yeah?
Well, you can go attack bonus if you wanted.
Yeah, but I use my bonus to cast Hex. Oh yeah, I cast Hex. An extra 5 damage.
That kills it.
Thank you, Hex.
So if I did have 2 weapons, can I use my... Because I have 2 attacks for the attack action. Can I use 1 for each weapon?
Yeah, if you wanted.
Yeah.
You could divide up how you wanted, yeah.
Yeah, I have my sword in my other hand then, so my arm will drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 26 on that attack as well.
Yeah.
And I get sneak attack.
That is sneaky.
So I do 9, 13, 14. 18 damage. Sorry. 19 damage.
Was that the hex?
Never mind.
18 damage.
18 damage is enough. So you walk over, you brain the one on the ground, and just with your other hand, you just bring it across his sword and just up through the armpit of the other one. Blood gushes out, claps on the ground.
Nice.
As he does, this bit of flame just flickers out of his mouth.
I stab it out. Don't shout, please.
Things happen.
Yep, things happen.
That was a big ass creature.
Well, it's dashing.
I know.
Through the
So it's
snow.
like 30.
I choose to imagine it is a colossal creature.
Please, no.
There's one colossal creature in this.
Then I can't get through the hole. We're safe.
Yeah, then you'll be safe.
It can burrow.
Emharis.
Definitely
Yes.
safe.
Can anyone else hear that? The voices.
What voices?
Sounds like a drow. That'll
I
be 6
hear
seconds.
nothing.
Warlock is healing voices. Not uncommon.
To be expected.
So
Still reading my Eldritch Blast.
I just realised I got something really important. We'll get to that.
The dead rise.
Not quite. It was something that happened while you were asleep. I'll just retcon in a second. You hear and see 3 more minotaurs run through.
What's the height of the ceiling?
20 feet.
Damn.
So, where are you again, Nemesis?
Emissos is.
Yeah.
No, Nemesis, because he has.
Emharis, I'm at
Emharis.
the coffin.
Emharis is
Yeah,
at the
can you
coffin.
see them when they come out of the darkness?
I'm assuming. As they
You'll be
come
able to see
down
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't use your Eldritch Blast last time.
Get it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, no mind then.
If you didn't, you wouldn't have been able to kill still. So they rush forward. There's no wind wall.
That's the assist.
Yeah, I'll probably put the wind wall back up.
It's not your turn, but I'm just saying there is no currently no wind
Currently,
wall.
no. Yeah, I would have.
So one will char. They'll slip a bit. It's only 10 feet wide. You two.
I'm back a little bit from the.
Cool. So one will attack Rex. What's your AC over there, Rex?
15.
And hit. And one will critically miss Truedream.
Yeah.
Can you make a strength save? I believe over there.
Natural 20.
Then you can. Okay.
Is it this their turn?
Yes.
Oh, that's
8.
You're going to turn into a were minotaur.
No, werewolves. These are werewolves.
22.
I mean,
26 damage. It's just yeah.
yeah, I'll dodge slightly as he gores me. Take less damage.
Yep.
26
That's an
damage.
steel ball.
God,
What?
I could be a weregorgon.
Please don't.
What?
If I kill a werewolf.
26, you said?
Yeah, 26.
Well, whatever it takes to fully, the other two don't.
Pretty good.
You know, they don't have any proficiencies in this save. They do have a really high wisdom score. That's a very perceptive.
Either way, say, yeah.
So otherwise I wouldn't keep charging
They
us.
charge from darkness.
Emissos.
Is our lovely Inquisitor still over the dead bodies?
Yeah, there's starting to be a pile at the front.
Yeah, so there's no point in dropping an area of spell.
Well, if you could drop it, just because there is like a line.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Sorry, my AC is still 17.
I've got 8.
No, not Cool Lightning. What is it? Where the hell did it go? Ice Storm, because I only need 20 feet for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically drop that entire crevice.
Actually, I'll make some kind of save.
Dex of 16.
2 pass, 1 fail.
Cool. 7 and an 8, and then it is 46 of cold damage.
So 15 bludgeoning.
15 bludgeoning. And 15 cold damage as giant rocks of ice leave the ceiling and smash all over the area.
Tasty and frosty.
Yeah. So the 2 that made the other save made the save this time. The one that's managed to gore Rex, put him slightly off balance, and that is hit by spiritual guardians, and he takes the full force of the ice fall, whatever it is. This goes to how much damage do you do again?
Me,
Yeah, with your
26.
26. Let's make sure the guy actually survived as he walks in the room. So, you see a Nothic come in the room, so for those who haven't heard my earlier descriptions.
For those who have.
I hope I killed it.
I am going to need that card back.
You did not kill
I
it.
have bad eyesight. I need to see.
Quickly, memorize the
So,
stats.
cast Disintegrate on Rex.
Ooh.
What?
Scary.
Um,
I don't like its face. It's very scary. It has too many points and angles.
let's go look around and you make a con save.
Probably not.
Wyatt looked at you.
14.
Well, you can. Take half of 13 necrotic damage.
That was close.
That sort of shifts in behind the third Minotaur. There's like now 2 lines.
So, we're just 5 feet away from the darkness, so if it's a line of Minotaurs, is he back in the darkness?
You guys were further than that in.
Were we?
I assume so.
She was standing just 5 feet in, so they just step out and then...
If they were like in the darkness, they'd be getting advantage on their attacks. We couldn't see him and stuff like that.
we'll
No,
put
I
them
mean,
feedback.
we're just out so all the Minotaurs came through.
Yeah.
We were back
then
far
forward.
enough so that they would step out and then they would end up very shortly walking into my spirit guardians.
No, you'd be just behind that, so you'd be about 10 to 15 away.
Yeah.
No, we can look forward and then look back. He took the damage.
Yeah.
I would count the barrier of stopping the spirit guardians in. Truedream.
Oh, keep. I'm gonna try.
Have you been making concentration checks for your spirit guardians? I don't think I've actually damaged you. Don't worry about it.
I've only been damaged once. It was fine. So
Damn it.
anyway, time to hit.
Doesn't matter, unless I roll a 1
Time
and
to
you
hit
enforce the
things.
1 to fail, then it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna hit one of the Minotaurs. What's the most damaged looking one? Because I'm gonna go for that.
That was the one that gored Rex.
Cool. I'm gonna go for that. That is a 14 plus 7. That's gonna be a 21.
Okay.
I think that's how maths works. Yeah, that's how maths works. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Six plus 3, so that's going to be 9 damage. Not my best effort. And if I'm using a concentration spell, can I cast another spell as long as it's not concentration?
Yeah. You can cast another concentration spell and just drop the other one. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
cool.
yeah.
I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Because, yes. I should do that. I am going to check the damage bonus to see what's the best level I should cast it at. started my turn. The spiritual weapon. Every 2 spell slots is an extra d8 above third. So I could use a 5th level and have 2d8 plus spellcasting mod. I reckon I'm gonna keep it at that little old 3rd level, 2nd level. Or 3rd or... I have a question for people that know more about this system than I do. If something is a 2nd level spell and it says of 3rd level or higher for every 2 slots, does that mean it starts at 3 as the +1 or from 4?
I'd say it starts at 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted to clarify that, but someone who would know more than me. I'm going to cast it at its regular level of 2nd. And would I hit now with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't miss! Nat 20.
You will.
That is not a miss.
That is the exact opposite of a miss.
Give him the finger and punch him in the face.
With the finger.
Alrighty. Does that mean my dice are doubled and the modifier, or just dice?
Just the dice.
Just the dice. So it's supposed to be double dice, not roll the dice twice.
Whichever way you want to do it, as long as you're consistent.
Okay, I'll just do double whatever I originally rolled. So that is going to be 10 plus 3, so 13.
Yeah, your spiritual weapon brains it. Goes down and dies. Basically, if you roll the dice twice, it's higher average, well, like a better average overall. If you do the double, then you might get a 1 doubled, or you might get a max damage doubled. So adds that more randomness to it. Yeah,
that's fine. I don't want to end up rolling like roll, or taking out.
I feel that. That's when I start reaching for my calculator. Let me my dice thing. Okay, so
Dice calculator.
and I end my turn face up in attack mode.
I'm in trap mode.
So you see barely one of these shapes get pulled backwards. And then another Minotaur steps into the room, looks around. This one's bigger. It's wearing armor. Specifically, chainmail, like a giant chainmail that fits across it. It looks around and it will breathe fire across the front line. If you can make a dex save.
Cool. Nope.
Get it so that it's not bloody cocked. Beyond flat.
Yeah, I had protection running.
9.
Get resistance, so half damage.
Half damage, cool. Assuming I failed.
13.
You all fail. And take 19 fire damage. Halved if you have resistance.
Can I dodge area effects?
Use uncanny dodge, yes.
I can dodge the skill for the rogue.
That's your uncanny dodge skill for a rogue.
Yeah.
You halve any damage, just so you can see coming out.
It was 12, was it? Or 18?
19.
19. So
So if you evade, you can uncanny dodge as well. Oh, which you don't have, but... so this guy looks around.
I was trying to max my Stone's endurance and messed up somewhere.
He sees you with Windbane. You can tell he looks at you with... There's already like burning like hatred in his eyes, and as he sees that, and intensified, white hot burning. Emharis.
No,
Did you make a...
No, I was going to say at the ready action, so could I just do both now?
Yeah.
So I'll just unleash a barrage of Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have 2 fire at one of the original Minotaurs that was in the room.
Good.
23, 26.
Yeah.
12 and 14 force damage, so 26 total.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so this one steps through, I'll unleash again. 23 and 22 to hit.
Both hit.
For 13, 11, 24 total force damage.
24. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. One of the ones that's at the one at the front sees this guy like angrily gesturing at you and steps up and swings. With his great axe. Crits.
Now I'm in trouble.
I rolled 2, and then I rolled a 10, so no trouble. 10, 13, so 23, 27 damage.
Now I'm in
That's
trouble.
his heavy hit. But then you have one attack. The other Minotaur got pulled out of the room. Can you roll your spiritual guardian's damage?
So its damage, I already pre-rolled this because I was smart. So it was going to be 25. I know how to maths.
Yeah, it's a big boss guy. You feel like you hit him pretty hard as he came in. Emissos.
I am going to burn both of my wild shapes and roar into a fire elemental and Ingan. Is it Ignan or Ingan?
Again.
I assume it's like igneous, but like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
IGNAN?
Whatever.
Yeah, Ignan sounds right.
In fire.
Yeah, in fire, basically, you know, you'll die, peasant, and start approaching him. I assume
You're already in front of him. So,
Oh well, I assume it's my action to turn. So.
it's your bonus action because you are a rune thing.
Oh, wicked. Okay, cool. Then I will kindly touch him. Twice. Boop, boop. I double boop 19 and a 16 on the dice plus 6.
You touch him with his fiery appendage, and he just reaches up and grabs your hand and like pushes him further into him.
Yeah.
This like on his ball face smiles as nothing happens.
Oh,
He doesn't realise he's resistant and not immune.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh dear. Because that'd be way funnier.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Was it 12 and
This fire damage? Don't bother.
Yeah.
Okay,
You moved to that
but do you
square,
affect
right?
guys within 5 feet of you?
I have no idea fire form.
No, that's
Within 5 feet,
1d10
take 1d10.
Cool, can you roll me your 1d10?
Yeah. Side note, he's a large
7.
creature.
a creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet takes 5 damage.
No, we're inside him at the moment.
Okay, the first time it enters the space, yep. I'm taking action.
Okay, so you have. No, if there's 2 Minotaurs can fit there, then I'm not going to be too dick about that. You notice that the second Minotaur steps away from him. This one hasn't breathed fire or anything like that. So that was Emissos. Nothic is still out the back. The other guys are
Haven't you skipped my turn again?
probably.
Yeah.
No, you were ages ago.
No, I haven't done anything for a while.
You're after Truedream.
I didn't go after Truedream.
Well, you probably should.
I was like, I'm pretty sure these guys have already gone, but I'll wait and see.
Okay.
So I am 17.
Okay, so
Day over 15.
Yeah. No.
I don't really know I'm doing this without giving you just basically straight up 2 turns in a row.
I'm happy to wait till next turn. I'll have moved away when he turns into a fire thing. I'm just behind him.
Alright. I'll throw you in the middle of all the Minotaurs next round. So Hellhounds
And your turn.
do stuff, but you don't see them. Truedream.
Cool.
Quick temporal
I'm gonna
hyenas.
swing and hit things again. Why are things cocked? I swear to God. Okay. See, so 16 plus 7 is going to be 23 to hit.
Yes.
Excellent.
Which one are you doing?
The most damaged Minotaur.
Yep. As a percentage of its total, or an absolute number?
As a subjective number.
Okay.
Let's see, that's 16 damage. And then my spiritual weapon will miss, because that was a 5 on the die. And I doubt that's going to work.
Okay.
5 plus 7 is not enough.
You are correct. Rex.
Alright, I will step, I'll step around the fire guys
Yeah.
and I'll swing at the big dude with my sword.
Yeah, okay.
He's next to someone, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. He's sort of like level with him,
Yeah.
and then
Is there enough
Truedream and the
room
other
to
talks.
get in range, or is it too
Yeah,
to shoot them? So I'll just shoot.
I've been saying this, like I said, there's been 2 minutes or side to side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I missed with the sword, so I will swing again with the sword. There we go. I got 23, and I get sneak attack. I do 24 damage to him. Bonus action move to Hex, 27 damage.
No. How much damage?
26. But I will still move to Hex.
No.
Why not?
You're not allowed to use spells as written. Come on. We saw what happened last week.
Hey, that's the problem. He's using it.
Yeah.
Your bonus action. Oh no, because you have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
My mistake. I was thinking that was your bonus action
Nah.
sneak attack. So yes.
So, damage for that?
That's still, it was 27, it doesn't matter. It just matters the Hex is on him now.
Then you see him look over, and he sees that you've got Tinder Strike. Which whatever the hammer is.
Yep.
Tinder Strike's a dagger.
Hammer of Dawn.
Ooh, a dagger.
The earthy hammer.
Should go get this dagger. I have a question.
Something Fang?
What? How do I feel about wooden fang?
You don't like it.
Alright.
And vice versa.
Like, would I be able to wield it as well as the hammer if I...
Nope. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting you wouldn't have got the hammer. And you know what? You're going to feel the same way when you see the dagger.
They are very angry children who do not like each other.
I was going to give you the hammer, but then you're like, no, I don't want the hammer. I was like,
It's
oh.
heresy. I don't want any of these weapons. They're all nasty.
Yeah. Imagine how these Bane will be if you kill the enemy with their own weapon.
But it's false gods, and it's not even killing them with their own weapon. They're different cults.
All the cults are the same.
Truedream, you take 14 damage. It's a great axe hits you.
As we're discussing this field.
As the big minotaur, he's just basically kind of half scoffs at you and just turns around, steps forward. Emharis.
Can Big Boy please make a Constitution save? And if he succeeds, can I use Lucky, please?
What's your DC?
17.
He doesn't succeed.
No,
I think that's just me going, he's just been blighted.
Yeah, he has. So reaching forward, the butterflies wrap around his feet into his armor and explode underneath with a shadow coating, doing 48 points of necrotic damage.
How many extra hits did they give him? 48. Wait a second. You're making him do maths.
Just kill him. Screw him mouse.
Why did the DM kill all your
Yeah, that's
characters?
how you work,
We
isn't it?
made him mad.
It's not, but... I leave them all one hit point.
Yeah.
Never this way.
You drain all his vital essence out of him. Collapses on the ground, his desiccated husk, and then he catches on fire and immolates.
More effective than I thought.
Minotaur died. Very cool.
Rex, it is your turn from last round.
Yeah, did you just kill the one I just hexed?
I don't know, was that the big guy?
Was that the big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I moved my hex again. There's still a Minotaur out here I can see, right?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see the demon in the mist? In the darkness?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Perception check.
I was going to say, I'll probably be in the way.
Stupid perception. 9.
No.
Right, I move my hex to the Minotaur and I step forward and slash him. With the sword. Natural 20, critical. Yeah.
Bad rolls anyway.
He has 16 hit points left, and it was just.
Yeah, he's dead.
But it's a critical sneak back.
7 dice. I'm sorry.
Bit critical.
8 dice. I have hex.
Long story short, he's dead.
He's very.
I stab him with my sword and he burns.
He's on a lot of negative hit points right now.
No death saves for him.
So I assume this demon's still in there, so I swing into the darkness around me. You see there with the hammer.
You step forward and swing.
I step forward to get to the Minotaur, so I was on the edge of darkness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Make an attack at disadvantage.
11.
You miss, as does the great axe coming the other way.
Oh, is there still another Minotaur out here?
Oh, in the mist there is.
I don't step into the mist, I'm just next to it.
If you can swing at him,
Alright.
he's a large creature with a great axe. He can swing.
He was on his turn.
I'll swing at another, right.
Well, he didn't, but he hasn't acted. He's just been waiting to step forward.
Action.
Yeah. You hear in Abyssal, sort of a weird whispery, pull back and regroup.
They appear to be retreating. We should push forward and kill them all.
Very well.
The Minotaur disengages and
I say that in Imbecile as well.
Yeah.
Run, you fools.
Emissos. You see no one in front of the mist.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to pass through the mist.
Yep.
I step out of the way as he comes through.
You step through the mist, and two large hellhounds bite you.
We'll try to.
Will succeed.
I could not find the answer to your question.
Those are weird sounding hellhounds.
I won't roll the fire damage. 5. That is 8 piercing damage.
Yep.
Not for crit.
That's why they couldn't bring the hyena down.
Yes. No, considering off a crit, I rolled 2d8 plus 3 plus 2d6. But the fire damage, yeah.
Cool. Do I get to hug one of them?
Well, it is your turn.
Yep.
But you notice as it bites you, it just seems to ignore the flame.
Yeah.
Downside.
Wrong elemental.
All right, because he just can't do that.
Damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Where'd the other guys go? Down the hallway?
They've just pulled back to about 20 feet behind the
Cool.
hellhound at this point.
I'm going to just keep passing through the hellhounds towards them.
You can do that easily.
Are they like in the magic circle area?
Yeah. You can move 50 feet, so you can.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
I think as a fire elemental, you can. Yeah. So you can.
Yeah. How
Where the
many,
hellhounds are, you aren't leaving their area. So
how many are there?
there is one Minotaur and there's Nothic.
Oh, cool. I'm going to go hug the Nothic.
Mm-hmm. Sure, make an attack. Does he
12.
magically have?
2 18s.
He does not have AC of 19, and he does not have immunity to fire.
Time to burn.
What a waste.
Plus 3, so 15 and 16. No, I'm counting wrong. 11 and 12.
11 and 12 damage.
Yep.
You burn it down.
Cool.
It would go now, but it's dead. The hellhounds get to attack you. 1 crits. They're on crits.
Cool.
That might be like 10 damage this time.
Well, he got 3 heads, so he's got 1 in 3 chances of critting.
Alright, don't. They have 1. They just have pack tactics.
Oh, they're useless. Mine's way cooler. Mine has 3 heads. 1 mouth, but 3 heads.
This hasn't done anything during this fight.
Yeah. I also have a Spectre, but I was like, yeah. I'll try and keep it simple.
Since when?
Since he forgot about it, obviously.
I was going to wear the Spectre.
You take 24
That's like
damage.
extra hit points.
Truedream.
What is it? Piercing?
Yes.
Is it?
Oh,
but it's
right.
magical, isn't it?
No, it's not magical.
So, how close are the last remaining things that are currently alive that are about to not be?
As far as you're aware, they're all through the mist. You can't see exactly.
You did see an axe come through before, and then a 5-mantle was going.
I did. And I don't like the idea of following, but I'm gonna have to. Through the mist!
So you head through the mist.
That's what I feel like. It's
You see, two hellhounds attacking the back of the fire elemental. A Minotaur about to swing its axe at the front, standing inside this circle of magic.
Cool. That's fun. I'm not going to go into the circle of magic, but I would like to be able to hit the Hellhounds with my Spirit Guardians if possible.
Yep.
Cool. And then I'm going to try and hit one of the Hellhounds.
Sure.
And my Spiritual Hammer is following me. Let's see, 15 on the die, so that's going to be a 20-something to hit.
Yep.
I know my brain doesn't want to do that. Let's see, 5 and 6. So together they are 11 plus 3, that's going to be 14 damage for my normal hammer. And then, don't think that's going to hit, 14.
Against the Hellhounds, misses. It's tough demonic hide, deflects it.
Should I roll their Spiritual Guardian's damage now?
Yeah, because they're going to take it on their turn.
Their damage is 23. Because I hadn't used that pre-rolled one I'd already done yet. I will roll up the next one.
What's your save?
My spell Steve DC right now is currently, I believe, 15.
Oh, they're both nice.
Oh, well then, they only take half of 23. Proficiency bonus.
Rex.
Alright, I don't do what I was gonna do, which is cast Shatter into the darkness, because apparently he was winning. I guess I will slowly walk forward until I come to an enemy.
If you walk forward, your hand's going like this.
Yeah, I just keep swinging.
So you walk through and you see what, as I described before, you could dash up to the back of the Hellhounds, but no, you could walk up. You could reach the back of the Hellhounds. Yeah.
I walk up behind the Hellhounds and I swing my sword at the first one. I get a 23.
Go hit.
I do 24 damage. Then I will bonus action move my hex onto this Hellhound and I will swing my hammer.
May I make a suggestion?
Yeah?
You swing at the one, move it onto the one that's still alive.
Alright.
So you kill one.
Nah.
Hex the
That's
other
why
one,
I didn't
hammer.
move the hex. That's why I saw this coming. And then I move on to all the Hellhound and swing him with the hammer and I get 26 as well.
Yep. I just assumed you're attacking the most damaged one. So.
And I do 12, 18 damage. For Wonder.
So you, step around where Truedream is, and just shank this thing through the ribs. With the Europe collapse to the ground. Take an opportunity, you hit. What's the weapon's name again?
Iron Fang.
Iron Fang into the next one. Emharis.
I'd follow suit and dash through into the next room.
Yep.
And using my action bonus action to dash, I arrive.
That's what you say when you come through. I have arrived.
Yeah, exactly. It is I, Emharis. I have arrived.
Different tongues you.
What is I am.
Guys, come on.
What is this Minotaur going to do? He's an idiot. That's for that roll.
So he's going to attack us, apparently.
But who will he hit?
Probably.
He says, calls out an abyssal, X, give me your blessing, and he steps into Emissos. So like,
Does his god answer?
no. That is not how that works in the slightest.
Is he going to bounce off since he's walking into a person? Or, like, is his entire state of matter changed because he's in a fire and...
He's a plasma at the moment.
Oh, God.
And
You
he's,
step into him and take damage.
That's dissociation and a half right there.
that's going to wreck him, I think, on Emissos to the turn he'll be dead. And you see him start in this the giant, large fires, this creature standing out with its great axe up in one hand, just his other hand in a clenched fist. You see the flames start to slowly burn away at the guy inside. He's calling out abyssal. Beeman just ended the name Emharis. So that's Emissos.
Yeah, cool.
If you wanted to, you could just move now and the guy wouldn't die, but if you just stay here, he would die.
Yeah. I answer him well, actually, no, I wouldn't know what he said, so.
Yeah, you recognise the name,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah, cool. I'll just let him die.
He seems happy.
I'll
He
just,
hugged you from the inside.
I'll just hold his weapon. Like, as he walks into me, I'll just grab his weapons, and then after he immolates, I'll revert to myself and be holding his equipment.
So you look at 4
Yeah.
weapons and. Yep.
And then drop everything clumsily across the floor.
A Minotaur skull on your head.
Yeah.
Is that all the enemies dead?
1 hellhound left.
Alright.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Let's recruit it.
One big enough to ride.
Actually, no. Even though I rolled nice and will it do nice damage, it will turn around and breathe fire on Truedream.
Wait, is the Nothic still here?
He got burned pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
So Hugh, you are next to Truedream as well, and you've caught up.
What was Truedream?
About there.
10, 20, 30.
So if you come, basically, if you come through the thing, you
I would be.
range. Can you guys make a dex save?
Oh boy, the thing I'm totally best at.
Woo! I'm not bad at it, I just can't roll.
Select me with damage. 20. Or maybe not, actually.
Hey Brett, you're gonna love this.
Natural 1?
Because I have -1, I have rolled 0.
You take double damage.
I had a natural 1. I had a flat old 0.
I had a 6.
Yeah, 19.
That's very cool.
Sorry, you're not you. I looked at the
Yeah.
wrong person. You got a 19?
Yeah.
So you guys take 22 and you take 11.
I will dodge. This dodge is pretty good.
It
Is
is.
this the last enemy?
Yes.
I use Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay.
Is it immune to fire?
Yes.
Didn't help. Did 43 points of
It made you feel
incredibly painful fire damage. It did nothing.
It made you feel better though.
It heals it now.
It
Truedream.
feels like home. I'm gonna hit it.
Well, you wanted to ride it. No, you can't ride it anyway. It's like a medium creature.
20 to hit non-natural.
Yep.
12. If it is still alive, I'll hit with my spiritual weapon. Is
It's barely alive.
it? Spiritual weapon, go! Nope. It takes 9 damage from my spirit guardians.
It is not alive.
There we go. Figured I'd get that out of the way.
It dies. Everything is quiet.
I look down at the summoning circle.
Mhm.
Is it intact?
I can check.
God damn it.
Are you proficient?
Yes, I am.
I would be looking at it with you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go through the equipment of everybody that we've just matched.
21.
I'm gonna heal myself.
We'll
Ow.
start with the check first. So this is a summoning and conjuring circle. It is ancient and used many times. Even as ancient as it is caked on blood that has seeped in and created like the red patterning of it. Judging from your earlier working out, it probably was from the time of the droughts, some of the stylistic interpretation as well. It is non-functional and would require more time and effort than it's probably worth to
That's it. I just want to make sure it wasn't functional.
How many people are injured?
I have taken a little damage.
Spamming my healies.
I called my dog.
Woohoo! I'm almost halfway up 40.
Okay, in that case, just to use the spell for the first time, I'm going to do Mass Cure Wounds,
Cool.
which is Cure Wounds on everybody with 3d8 plus spellcasting mod.
My dog starts eating one of all the dogs. I'm not sure if it needs to eat, but it does it anyway. It likes the mouthfeel. You should totally eat one of their hearts.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
Everyone takes 21 health back. Because nice.
Were you about to do something?
Yeah, I sort of look up like I'm listening to something and head back into the room we were in. Heading over to the coffin. Leveling up, I now have Whispers of the Grave and can't speak of dead at will.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to speak to the body in the coffin and I say, "Who are you?"
I'm now imagining Absalom from
Thank you.
Alice in Wonderland. Who are you?
I was going to say, when you speak to the dead, are you looking at the coffin or are you looking around the room?
No, I'm looking at the dead drow,
Okay,
or whatever it is.
cool. Whilst I'm munging on a heart next to you, I answer you with a dead guy. That's who he is.
There's a whisper and it says, I don't have a lot of information here, so just bear with me. I'm not inventing a drow name on the spot because they're ludicrous.
He could give us position or who he
It
was.
says
probably.
that, yeah, he'll say the Prophet of the Eye. Or she will say the Prophet of the Eye.
What was your goal here?
To consume the world.
How did you die?
In a cheese factory accident.
Falling wheel from the top shelf.
Ambition of those lesser than me.
And who do you worship?
The Eye.
Rest well. Oh, one more thing. When did you die?
How many questions was that?
5. That's the last one.
Uh,
Or how long have you been away?
I don't know.
What's the last thing you remember?
They cannot obtain new information upon death. So, they don't know.
Fair enough. Does anyone know the Eye? The Eye, is that a reference to one of the princes?
I tap on the symbol on the side of the coffin.
It sounds.
Points at the ice
Yeah.
with the...
I believe this has been discussed before.
That'd actually be a religion check.
But my memory is not what it once
Well, that's
was.
even worse, man.
Wasn't the eye the
10.
like the bridge of the combination of all the elements?
The eye symbol's not as the same as the one on the altar, is it?
It is.
It is?
It appears to be. No, it is exactly the same, and it looks like they would have been made at the same time. Yeah, if anyone has proficient religion, they can roll.
Nope.
You've got to be proficient at something, right?
This is really funny.
You
There you
would
go, you
think
do it.
that
shit!
you would think
Druid
being a
can't be
cleric.
nature, cleric can't be religion. This is great.
Look, the only religion you
I
have to
can't
have
roll
is
for it anyway.
No.
The shadows spoke to me. This one died, said by the ambition of those under her. A good point. Perhaps we can turn them against each other.
Perhaps.
I mean, there's only 2 left, isn't there?
Well, there's a lot of underlings, and who knows what else below.
And everyone who isn't Rex, please make a charisma save. Actually, sorry, a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay, yeah, shit. How do you...
Changes things up.
Both of them I'm proficient in.
I'm not cursing you guys, I swear.
24.
Oh, do you need your piece of paper?
Yeah, I'm good.
15?
12.
This is just to see who this was going to affect. You collapse on the ground as you're just having this discussion. Like,
Sleep.
actually, you fall asleep, but it's probably very weird for you. You start to dream, and something you haven't done for a very long time. You dream of Red Larch. Strangely, it is as it was when you first arrived. It is not as it is now. Zhentarim have not taken over. But in that strange dreamlike quality, you know the Zhentarim have taken over. It is like the images of it used to be. You see a group of people standing in the middle of the town wearing aqua-coloured robes. They turn and look at you, and one of them riding a giant reptilian beast. You roll nature?
I mean, I can. Might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
Nature. 2. That is a 7.
Nope. riding a giant reptilian beast.
It's riding a dragon.
No wings. Is that a word in there? Holds up a large blue sphere, similar to the weapon you stole and gave back to the Zhentarim. Holding it up, it looks directly at you and throws it on the ground. It shatters. The sky turns grey, then black. The torrent of water just starts teeming down the ground. It's like a weird time skip. You see the village of Vreshlar start being flooded away as the mountains nearby begin to avalanche and slide down across it, destroying it all. The image shifts again. You see the head of a person, you assume, a man definitely, but exactly the background you don't know. Similarly, his greyish aqua coloured skin. Instead of hair, there's barnacles all across his head and down the side. And in a voice full of hatred, it says, "Your presence here will be destroyed for your interference. This is your warning. Rush there and watch your city fall." You sense the end. It's like a mocking tone to it. They want you to try to save the city. Either way, though, they're going to destroy it. You wake up. Well, yeah, you're probably like, then you wake up.
Warlock is probably
Didn't even
thinking.
get rest. Ow.
Standing.
My elbow just cracked.
Had the strangest dream. And you were there. And you were there. And you were there.
It was very odd. You fell asleep for once.
I was going to say, there's this awkward moment where we're lowering him into the crypt, putting the lid back on, and he wakes up. And we're all just like, shit.
What am I doing in here?
Wait a second, bending.
Oh, he's actually alive. Whoops. That's unusual. Thought he was dead.
That was refreshing. Oh yes, we need to go to Red Larch. It's being destroyed.
What?
The Zhentarim will not like that. We must hurry.
We should go there immediately.
I see the Great One gave you a vision. Excellent.
The Great Barnacled One. Let's go.
But Bane does not have barnacles.
I said Banacles. Banacles.
So, yeah, you're in the room of the crypts. You saw that there is the room of the conjuring circles. There's a path to basically the north and one to the northeast as well.
Cool.
You're probably the best at getting us out of here. I have no idea where we are. I've got quite turned around with that cave in.
Is there any wind?
Yes. Standing in the room of the conjuring circles, you can sense that there is some wind coming out of the northwest tunnel.
Cool, that's the way we're going.
So you head out that way. Where's my description of this room?
There are 3 Tarasques sitting and waiting patiently.
It can only be one Tarrasque at a time. Let's not exaggerate.
There's
We
only
didn't
one
say they were
Tarrasque.
all
A
alive.
Tarrasque and a polymorphed Tarrasque.
I can't
There's a
believe.
Tarrasque, a Lich Tarrasque, and then a Revenant
I
Tarrasque.
can't believe the spears crossed. We get different universes Tarrasques.
A 10-foot wide slab of stone levitates in the centre of this wide vertical shaft. A bridge-like pier of rock juts out to meet the platform to form a wide ledge on the eastern side of the shaft. Hot fumes rise from below. There's your wind. And the shaft glows with a fiery light below this level. The shaft continues upward into darkness.
Is
There
it
are
15?
yes.
Oh boy.
There are 3 passages: one to the north, one to the east, one to the south.
What's on that floor?
I tell the party that this place is useless. We might as well go to the north.
There is nothing on the platform. It's just hovering there.
Just a stone.
I just sort of squint a bit and my eyes turn almost ultraviolet black light and I look across looking for anything magical.
The platform is magical.
As far as just the reason it's levitating.
Dare you to cast spell magic on it.
Does Truedream say that?
I say that. You're the ones with the chaotic ideas.
It appears to have a reasonable amount of magic.
As far as there's more than it just floating there.
I'm trying to think what school it would be.
Levitation?
Yeah,
Whatever that would be.
Abjuration, I think.
yeah. Is that fair? Reasonable amount of duration magic?
But no other strange magics.
No.
Alright, Emissos has already started heading off. Let's follow him.
So you guys head to the north
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to head to the north. Is there anything in that room?
with the platform.
No, in the 14.
So you get a bit. By the way, the weapons and equipment is all pretty junk when you got to it.
Yeah, I figured.
I chuck a rock on before we leave.
Onto the platform.
Yeah.
Lands on the platform.
Alright. Leave.
Make a dex check.
It's going to attack you back.
22.
It like bounces a couple of times and lands in the dead center. Doesn't fall off the edge.
What's that?
This room has a fire pit in the middle. There's a bedroll along one side. All around the walls, dozens, perhaps even hundreds of hands from creatures. The hands have all been severely burnt and just the remains of fingers and bones. Looks like they've been cooked. If you look closer, you can see there's teeth marks across some of them.
Just thought of a really bad joke. I'm so sorry. I just thought to myself, oh my god, I can't believe Carl from Llamas with Hats came through
That's
here.
basically what this guy is, except you've already killed him. There is a chest next to the bed.
Cool. Looty looty.
It is not locked in any way
Dexy checky.
or trapped.
You know I don't check for traps. I barely check to see whether I'm in a room.
There's a mixture of gold and jewels worth 250 gold pieces.
Cool.
That's the short version. You see to the east there's a short flight of stairs.
Going up or down?
I don't know, it's never very clear on these maps. Down it looks like.
Along the
down.
stairs.
Yeah, cool. I'll go down into that room.
So yeah, you head down, there's a door.
Yeah,
It's one of the old, looks like dwarvish doors. You open it.
cool. I'm meant to be here. I just walk around like I own the joint.
Do you have a clipboard and a hyper stop?
No.
No, only Dayglow.
They're going
He
to take
has
us
a
up
name
to
tag
the top
that says
level
Karen.
to sign in.
No, London here.
Karen's never meant to be anywhere. They just assume they are. A natural passage enters this rubble-strewn chamber from the south, which isn't the direction you're coming from. Anyway, peering out to the north, stone doors lead to the east, west, and south. Rusting iron rails are anchored to the floor, and a pair of ancient ore carts rest on the rails. The dust on the floor is thick, and the air is stale.
No, doesn't look like anything's been in here for some time.
What kind of war?
If you want to go look in the carts.
Yep.
Investigation. Or history, your choice.
I'll use investigation.
Just
Not that it matters.
that's manual.
14.
So you go over and start looking through the carts.
Water pops out and attacks him.
It's all a mimic.
No.
The whole dungeon's a giant mimic.
I can't believe it.
Can you make a strength save?
Oh my god. Nope. 7.
You see him get picked up and then thrown across the room. You have no idea what by. Hitting the wall, you take 13 damage.
I don't want
Did
to.
I see the wall coming?
Yes.
No.
Quite quickly.
But you are aware that you're being thrown across the room.
Right.
Rex, are you okay there?
As I land, I'm gonna spew out basically a cloud of like shadows and stuff, and the spectre appears in front of me. Can it see what's there?
I don't know. Why would the spectre be able to see what is there?
I assume the spectres can see all the spectres. I just assumed that.
Do you also spew out like a couple of bolts?
My my premises doesn't go
soldering.
off though. I
I'm
assume.
sorry.
Like, my premises doesn't go off.
No?
Yeah. No. Yep. Apparently I can't. Never mind.
Cool. Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Important question, is this still within the past 10 minutes?
No.
Okay. I always like to make sure.
Yeah, you guys explored probably a little bit too much.
All the time. Never.
No.
14.
15.
19.
So 19 for Truedream.
Yep.
Then Emharis.
I'm surprised I'm getting so high for once.
Then Rex.
Yep.
Then Emissos.
You aren't aware of what exactly happened to him, but you become aware of there is a hostile presence in this room.
Well, real fast. Let's see if I have something.
Cool. I'm going to use Windbane to sort of.
Not your turn.
Initiative order, buddy.
Nah,
Sure, roll higher.
wait.
You know what? I'm not sure what it is yet. So I'm going to cast my cantrip Sacred Flame at it, because why not?
You cannot see.
Yeah, in its general direction. I saw the cart through him, therefore I'm going to aim at the cart.
Okay.
It's probably...
It's not a roll.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's a dex check.
Ah, well then. I cast Sacred Flame towards the cart.
Tiny bite.
I don't use
Tiny
Sacred
bit.
Flame very often.
There's TNT in the cart. We're screwed.
Oh well. I already have my backup done.
Game over.
Sacred Flame.
So you Sacred Flame the car. Doesn't hit anything.
It's a card.
It hits a car, yes. Emharis.
Knee-jerk reaction. I just sort of look up and my eyes flare and I cast Detect Magic.
You sense that there's lingering amount of abjuration magic on Rex, and then it sort of fades as whatever affected him finished. Arcana?
Arcana? 23.
You get the sense that whatever that was probably some creature. I'll say you sense necromantic energies.
Okay. With my reaction, I'll just say there's a creature over there. Can't see it. Draining life force.
Rex.
Yep, my Spectre will ready to attack anything that comes within range of us. And I'll cast Shatter on those 4 back squares of the cart.
Sure. Roll damage.
Apologies for asking this question out of initiative order, but I have an important question. For undead things, does that include things like ghosts or other things that have otherwise just basically have died at some point?
As long as they're under undead category, basically.
The category for undead.
If it's dead and attacking you, probably.
Cool, that's important for me to know.
Most spirits are undead.
You see, there's this shatter. The card explodes. Some of the walls get cracked around here.
That poor cart.
Yeah.
My cabbages!
Yeah.
My cabbages!
The dust gets kicked up, and then just before it, the dust settles down, you do see that there are 2 figures in that area that you hit.
Yeah.
They appear to be invisible, vaguely humanoid. You can't get a much bigger read than that. Emissos.
Cool. As I start walking across the room, I'm just going to throw a produce flame and just throw it at one of them.
Attack with disadvantage. I'll say, you know where they are, but it's still invisible.
I'm more interested in getting across the room.
Yeah.
17.
17 will hit.
6 damage.
Yep. It is them now. Can each one of you, comedian, make a strength check, not a save.
Including Spectre?
No.
Oh.
9.
Right. 7 again.
17.
15.
So Rex and Emissos both picked up. The other 2 of you, you managed to sort of grab onto things and hold into position as you feel like these things gripping you.
I'm thick with 3 C. Jeez.
I'm holding on to train lines.
Yeah, so it's like you just set your foot under. You guys get thrown at different walls. You take 10 damage. You take 11 damage, Rex.
Did I see the wall come down?
I was going to say, am I by the eastern wall now?
Yes,
I'm assuming this is some sort of attack, so they did not approach me.
you are correct.
Yeah.
Look like they moved a little bit towards you, but not much.
Yeah, not enough to get range of my spectre.
Truedream.
Cool. I haven't used this before yet in this campaign, so I'm excited to do it. I would like to use my channel divinity for destroy undead,
Yeah, so you sort of
or otherwise turn undead.
walk up to the bit closer so you know you've got the whole room in cover and use it.
So the way it works is I take out my holy symbol and I chant prayers to the wonderful, ever-loving, ever-tyrannical Bane, and it scares the living daylights out of undead creatures or otherwise kills them.
What's your kill level?
Challenge rating 1 or lower.
Yep.
So I make saves.
Yes.
What's the DC?
Let's see. It is... Where is...
I don't think it matters. All but one failed. I got a natural 20 for one, the rest got too low.
What type of save is it?
I'm finding it out. It's not clearly written.
Unless it's a dex, I failed. Oh, the stats are pretty much 0 for everything else.
I'm going to exit stage left on my turn.
Wisdom saving throw.
Sure, I had a feeling the trajectory to kill it all.
Tis a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, okay, all but one.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Rip
for
off the
1
band-aid, buddy.
minute or until they take any damage, anyone that is challenge rating 1 or below dies, and the ones that pass,
Might not be
the one that passed survives.
Yeah. So you sense that 3 creatures here are fleeing before the might of Bane, and one of them is in arrogance and ignorance, resisting.
You also see that my spectre dissipates. Challenge rating 1, undead.
Emharis.
So at the moment they're still invisible.
Yeah.
Can I track and try and attack with disadvantage, looking at the footprints kicking up the dust?
They're not kicking up dust, they're hovering.
Not affecting the dust or any way to track them, so there's nothing I can do because I can't see a thing.
Make a perception check with disadvantage. I mean, you could use AoEs.
No.
So you look around, trying to get a beat on where they are. You don't see anything.
I don't really have any area of attack, so I try and get in the way and let them attack me. So I turn off the cloak of, and just sort of stand in the way that I think they're running towards.
Yeah. Rex.
Yeah, I don't have any AoEs anyway. I'm just gonna roughly.
Do you want to remember all this?
Yeah. Well, I did.
We'll be ready for next round, don't you worry.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fling 2 Eldritch Blasts at where I think they were.
Attack with disadvantage.
That's my natural 20.
Not in your hand.
No. 14 and 19.
To hit. Okay. Odds or evens.
I'll be even.
Yeah, you see the 2 beams hit the wall.
That was odd.
Emissos. No one's done anything of note.
Ah, cool. All right.
He was here for that.
Oh yeah, my
I can't see
turn
it.
undead. I also killed the spectre. Whoops.
You had no visible effect.
Yeah, cool. I'll just throw another
Yep.
flame. 16.
Odds are even.
Evens.
And you attack with disadvantage because they're invisible.
Yeah, I did better. 2, 8, 7 and 6.
What kind of damage?
Fire.
7 and 6. So.
Yeah, so 13.
Thanks. You hit something.
Yeah.
So it might be that one. And as the fire passes through, you see the distortion of light just briefly around it.
Yeah.
There's one revealed over sort of the northeast side of the corner of the room. Now it is their turn. No. Worked out last time. They're going to keep just trying to throw you all around the room. If you all can make a strength check.
Including the ones that were running away?
Good point.
They're running away for a whole minute. They're going fast. And
Well, we
You
can
make a
strength
strength check.
Okay. That's going to be a 15.
You feel one try to pick you up and throw you, and this forward one doesn't work. Just Truedream, your turn again.
Cool. Question. If I were to cast, say, Guiding Bolt, if I know that it's a spectre, can I designate the spectre? Because it's a creature of your choice. It doesn't say you have to see it. It's just of your choice.
You'll still have to disadvantage to attack, and you'll still roll to even see if you pick the right square.
Sure.
But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, disadvantage on the attack and odds or evens.
Let's see. First of all, 11 and 17, and it was a disadvantage, so it's going to be the 11 plus 7, so it would be 18 to hit. And I would like to go for evens.
You hit.
Me. So Guiding Bolt is 46 radiant damage. So got 4 plus 3, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 radiant damage. The next roll made against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage, which means they cancel out. And thanks to a mystical dim light glittering around the target, people can see it.
Yep. There is now one ghostly figure there. Sort of appears like it's still invisible. You just see the outline.
I help.
Ghostly figure there.
The glowing helps.
It does. You see it appears to be quite torn to shreds. And it stops trying to flee and turns around and faces you guys.
Did any of them attack me on the way through as I stood in the way of them?
They ran.
No. Oh, okay.
They bolted.
Emharis.
I charge it.
Yep.
With my dagger drawn.
You charge the glowing light.
Yeah, I do.
So you have.
Oh no, it's USB-A, not USB-C.
Its invisibility is cancelled out, so you actually have advantage. Because you don't have disadvantage, and you have advantage.
23?
I
That'll
really
hit.
helped. It really helped.
Use the shank dagger.
Does 10 points of magical piercing damage, so I just pierce it into it.
It was on my hit point.
Yay!
One day before retirement.
Streams of dark energy just.
Yeah, so you stab into it, sort of its dark heart, sort of screams at you and then fades away.
Did everyone see that? I killed something with a weapon. That was
Sorry, I was
weird.
looking
I
at
was going to say, while he does that,
Very
the rest of them ran down the corridor, or?
No, they would have run away.
Okay.
So we've gone down.
So you guys came in there, they were up all there, so they would have.
Disappeared up into the
Now, is that a tunnel into the mountain, or is that where that?
It doesn't dig. No, it just goes a little way. It appears to have been.
It's the pee hole.
They're all huddled
It
in the
appears to have
corner.
been collapsed at some point.
Yeah.
They're just all huddled in the corner 20 feet away.
It is very unusual for you, but I am proud nonetheless.
Great.
I shoot my Eldritch Blast into that tunnel.
Sure. Roll to keep with disadvantage.
17 and 15.
Yeah, how much damage? You hit one.
Just one?
Well, you hit both, so.
Yeah. 6 and 4.
Alrighty, which one do you hit? You hit the third. 6 and 4, so you do that much damage. As it hits, you see it sort of loses its invisibility just for a second, and you see it was already facing you guys.
For that second, can I hex it then?
Yes.
Sweet, I'll put a hex on it.
Yep. Emissos.
Yeah, what the hell. I'll just keep throwing my lovely flame at it. Disadvantage still? Or?
Yes, you have disadvantage, but if you sort of aim where he aims, you won't get the. You'll know. You know, there's like one in that sort of area.
Yeah.
So
Hit it by a mile.
there are still spectres in this room that weren't affected by making them run far away from me.
Well, they can only there's only a certain distance they can like.
They're cowering in fear.
Yeah, reach the corner.
They were.
24 and 11 points of damage.
That's true. As soon as they take
fire?
damage, it stops.
Fire.
Yep.
So you hit the one that was hex and
Yeah.
dissipates. Yeah, Truedream.
Alright. Once they take damage, they no longer are affected by turn undead.
They are if they're dead.
Yeah, you killed two. Because I assume that if you see one hit, people are going to aim there until either it moves or it's dead. So
True.
I've been focusing damage a bit.
True.
I like to assume that player characters aren't idiots.
Dangerous assumption.
I am going to throw a guiding bolt to that area.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16 plus 7, so that's going to be 23.
That'll hit.
Let's see, so we got ourselves 3 plus 4, so 7 again. 3, so 10 again. Plus 6, so 16, 17, 18, 19. Hang on, I forgot the spell I just used.
You reached a point there where it was. You hit it glows for a second.
And immediately dies.
They don't have any hit points.
Well then. Okay, it wasn't without. It does not include my mod.
Oh, okay. Eldritch Blast into an invisible hole.
Yeah, can you roll attack with disadvantage?
First blast is 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second blast is 14 to hit.
Odds and evens.
Odds.
How much did you get to hit?
27.
Yeah, you hit one. How much damage?
10 points.
11 force?
Yes.
Yeah.
And 14 for the second one.
Yeah, you take it out. That hostile feeling you got dissipates.
Yay!
Well,
Except on Truedream. But the feeling of it changes.
Yeah.
looks like
I don't
that's
even
not
know.
problem.
Wait. Not Truedream. This is going to give it away. You.
Oh, okay.
So do we feel he's hostile to us, or does he have a hostile
No,
feeling?
no, I had the hostile feeling.
Here's hostile feeling.
Yeah.
Towards us?
Just him.
Oh, okay.
Who's he hostile towards?
Oh no, there's like
Something
there's something
hostile.
here is hostile towards.
Okay.
But it
You
doesn't
cannot
seem,
sleep when enemies are nearby.
it doesn't seem to be attacking or anything. It's just
But it's only the party.
So did I determine what that all was? If it's not gold, I don't really care.
what did you get?
I got like 14.
Do I get a sense of direction?
Insight?
It's me.
I mean, yeah, but that's background by now.
I was going to say, if it's 10, so it's going to be freaking like -2.
Oh no, 14. You get the sense it's down the tunnel a little bit, where the cave in is.
Like behind him.
Where we've been shooting.
No.
Yes, but not directly related to he would get that.
Yeah, I'm just going to sort of tighten my grip on Windbay a little bit, disturb the winds a little bit, and then leave.
Yep. So where do you head?
For it. I'm going to go. Nah, bugger it. We know that our town's in danger, so that's priority.
Do we
Yeah.
know where we are, though?
Probably.
Yeah, well,
I
we
guess
know we got to go
vaguely know
northeast,
which
so.
stairs were.
If we head directly up, we'll find the surface somewhere.
So you guys go to the eastern door. You reach the stairs leading back up to Cold of the Black Earth, and you head up.
Yeah.
And up and up. The Temple of Sacred Stone Monastery, still clear. To find your horse and cart.
Huzzah!
That's what I'm looking
a
for.
horse and cart. At which point we will take a break. So we'll see you back in at 10-15 minutes. So
Bye!
see you then. welcome back. The party is at their cart, ready to ride with all haste to Red Larch. Well,
We ride through the night.
After we've rested.
Yes, of course. And we'll stop for a picnic on the way too. I found a lovely little spot on the side of the road.
oh, good. Well, what measures are you taking, and what speed are you going at, and who's
We are going,
navigating? And
we're going as quickly as possible without destroying our horses. Oh, it doesn't matter, they're spectral horses. As quickly as possible to the barge ride in to send word to the Zhentarim to use the sending stones to let people in Red Larch know to prepare, but be subtle about it.
I think that might take you more time than heading straight there.
I thought it was pretty much on the way. That's kind of what we've been doing almost every time.
Not from the Sacred Stone Monastery.
No.
It's probably the same as the crow flies, but you'd either go directly over the mountains or you'd skirt around the mountains to Red Larch. So it'd probably take you slightly more time to get to Red Larch.
How much longer?
But we're talking... Sorry, people. There to there versus there to there. So a negligible difference. Maybe like an hour longer to get there.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's better to be prepared as much as possible.
But then that will mean it's still gonna. That will take you an extra at least 24 hours to get to Red Larch. Because it will take you like an hour less to get to the barge ride in, which is not in the same direction as Red Larch.
Perhaps you should turn into something that can move quickly and alert them. Meet us at Red Larch.
Rather than doing that,
Can you make that?
I want to capture a bird and beast pond with it, write a note, and
Sure.
tell
Can
it
you do
to
that?
go
Can
to
you do that? Okay.
Red
I might get you to make an intelligence check first.
Intelligence? Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I
Can't
assist, so you
quiz.
have disadvantage. I said I assist, so he has disadvantage.
You can roll one at disadvantage if you like, separately. This would be funny if you had a high score.
21.
Don't you still have like sending signs specifically for the leaders of the barge riding?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Anyway,
That's the note. There's a pigeon on the way. It's going to have a message for you. Hangs up.
It's run to the door. For an emergency, I'm going to go there and use my sending stone.
alternatively, I could just use the sending stone. What do you think?
I think you must.
I like the way you made you turn into your character being arrogant.
It's less fun this way.
Hello?
Ring ring hello.
Yep, this is Scruffy.
Emharis.
Yes.
That is all. Thank you. Oh, wait, sorry, one more thing. Red Larch is about to be destroyed. We need everyone there to be as ready as possible without anyone being aware. Also, probably send some agents for backup if you can.
Yeah, okay. I will get the word there.
Cataclysmic. See you soon.
Bring a snorkel.
And an umbrella.
Oh, it's still talking to me.
And a folding bolt.
Okay. Message delivered. You are
Driving.
Can you roll me some kind of check for that?
Sure. Do you
Good
want our
news.
survival? Perhaps.
I think we'd be doing strength check for you because you just like pick up the horses and move them as needed.
Oh, sure. I can do that.
Can whoever's taking actual navigation roll survival?
I am proficient in survival. Yes.
That would be Emissos, I imagine.
Yeah.
You're driving.
I can.
Here's the map. Make sure we get there as fast as possible.
Minus 2 intelligence will go wrong.
So
23.
you'll do your piloting still.
Nothing.
You would have had advantage if you'd asked for help.
So no.
Those are jokes.
24.
Oh, God.
I got a natural 20, so 26.
Wow, you guys are making good time.
I'll attempt a.
I know a shortcut. I know a better one.
While everyone busily works.
Yeah, it will take you about 24 hours to get there.
Rest.
So yeah, if you can fit two people in the car, so you can all have a long rest.
I'll say if we can, try to stay as close as possible to the waterways. I imagine that's how they'll be arriving.
I mean,
Keep an eye out.
yeah.
No. We are going the most
Straight line.
direct route.
Waterway goes that way. You're going that way.
I look as we cross the bridge.
Found it.
Oh, there he is.
Alright, so you guys make really good time.
Heckin' leg it.
It is about dawn when you arrive at the outskirts. In your dream, it was about noon. That was the time they were going to do it.
We get a long rest.
Yeah, you all did.
T-minus 6 hours.
Yeah, we did natural 20 in such a high roll. It's like you went to hand over to someone in the easy parts.
Oh my god. It's high noon.
Not yet, still a few hours.
On the way through, I'll also
I think
describe.
legally speaking, I'm not Matt Mercer. I'm not allowed to say.
But you could be if you try hard enough.
I will describe the beast on the way to see if anyone recognises it.
Could those proficient in nature please roll a nature check?
Surely the druid will know.
I'm not proficient in nature.
What?
Nope.
No. No.
Can Emissos roll for being a druid and the fact he's got -2 and it'll be funny?
Yeah, sure.
3. I got less of an idea of what you did.
Non-winged dragon. I'm pretty
Jesus
sure it
is riding a raptor.
I think it's a T-Rex.
Oh, those things from Chult. Perhaps.
So yeah, you guys are at the outskirts. The streets seem they're not deserted. You don't see any Zhentarim people around.
But it sure is quiet.
Yeah, it's sort of more similar to how when you first arrived compared to how it has been lately with the the
Like
building up of
his
people.
vision.
More sort of the Zhentarim are fucked off and left all the
Instead of helping us, they've got an out of dodge.
Well, you told them to evacuate.
I did not. I said
You
get some
told
better
him to
help.
later and be bait.
My interpretation of what you said was there's a cataclysm, leave without letting anyone.
No, I said get everyone ready, but be as subtle about it as possible. As far as being waiting and wait, but so people aren't panicking in the streets and they don't come in knowing they're about to be ambushed.
They've rolled a really high stealth check collectively.
Good guys.
I rolled 17 on that stealth check on my dice alone. Yeah, so you see still the same result. You can't see Zhentarim.
Also, Chinese whispers. You told Scruffy that Scruffy could run with anything.
Including deciding he wanted you all to be fired.
And murdered.
Oh yeah, I was going to say this is where we find out Scruffy's working against us.
He was.
he's
He's the agent all along.
Okay, so what? You guys are on the outskirts of town.
Scruffy
Yeah.
did not make me, I swear.
What do you guys do?
We need to make contact with people who we trust and get them to keep a perimeter of watch so we know when someone arrives.
I have a question.
Your voice has changed
Is
dramatically.
even the baker gone, Brett? As he was an infinite, but he wasn't a member. So is
We
even the
will go and
baker
find
gone?
out.
Yeah. So you guys start heading through town.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of weird, just sense people know something's up. Just
It's too quiet.
basically, and because other people are staying indoors, keeping separated, taking quarantine.
14 days at least.
40 days.
And 3 riders of Apocalypse just appeared. Opposite.
By the time you get to the bakery, there's always been a map. Remember
Just haven't
the
used
first
it
map of the
that
games when I used the map? Speaking of maps, thanks for reminding me, Jacob.
The background change.
We've got 4 million there, so bear with us.
That's the swing sword in there.
Jeez,
And
you're right, stuff is
that
wrong.
side,
The well's on the
And
tilt.
down that side, you can't see because Nick's head is in the
Everyone
way.
lead this way.
There's the helmet high sun, so it has like a giant helmet in front of it.
Ah.
Anyway,
No. Can't see much of anything.
but you go there. Just
Lauren, hello?
The door's locked.
Lauren, hello?
He should be awake. He should be awake. He is a baker.
I'm
And in
on
order to
watch
start
on the
baking the
street.
bread, they must wake up early.
Well, if he knows what's happening, he probably isn't worried about baking bread right now.
Where's the bakery on the right?
Lauren!
Then hopefully
I'll wait.
he is already gone. I'm gonna walk around the back to see if he's in.
Back door appears closed. Which is the first time you've seen it closed.
Is there windows to this place?
Yeah, there are windows. It's a standard business.
On the second story out of windows?
It's only one story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only one story
Is
place.
there like a roof window that doesn't appear locked?
There's no windows.
Alright.
Just
Oh, the
normal
window's
building.
locked? I get
Oh,
out.
no, wait, no, actually, I stand corrected. There is probably a storage in the attic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I turn invisible and fly up and check it.
yeah, it appears no one's home.
Good.
Like, no one's inside at all. Does it look like anyone's been baking or anything?
Not today.
No.
Let's go and visit Mother Yolanda. If anyone knows of the whisperings, it will be her.
Excellent idea.
So you head down to Mother Yolanda's, you head in. It's open and you go inside. She looks up and she's like, darling! So she's getting more ice every time.
Die.
Oh, my dear, wonderful to see you.
Same.
Oh, we came in looking for Lauren. Couldn't find him. Not baking today. Is he off on holiday or something?
Not that I'm aware, no.
Oh.
He's probably been bought out. Most of the businesses here recently have been. Had a few offers myself.
Hmm. What's been going on since we've been gone?
Well, most of the city's being slowly bought out. Fortunately, I think I might have to. I don't want to, but they don't really take no for an answer. Actually, you're adventurers. I might have to hire you.
Oh, we're always looking for work.
The people who've taken over the swing sword inn. The people who've taken over the swing sword inn.
Yes.
They're trying to strong arm the entire town. Took me a little while to put it all together. How much would I have to pay you
Well,
to get rid of whoever was running this town now?
Depends what we have to do, I suppose.
Well, last time you investigated something, a lot of dead bodies turned up.
Unfortunate.
I know how adventurers work.
Yes.
My second husband was an adventurer. Until I shot him in the knee.
Now what does he do? Just guards the town or something?
Oh, I then stabbed him in the throat.
Oh, even better.
It's not what I mean.
But it checks out.
Have you thought about just joining forces with the people taking over, working with them rather than against them?
No. I've got my place and I'm just happy here.
Well, no reason you should move. You make an agreement with them. It's much easier than hiring adventurers.
Probably. They don't seem the most reasonable people.
Let us talk to them.
Well,
We can be
if you come up-
persuasive.
if you come up with some arrangement, then good. If a fire breaks out and you kill them all, even better.
Cynical old grandma.
Oh boy.
She's old and she lives in the D&D world.
She knows jack
How
all.
long have you lived in Red Larch for?
Last 20 years.
Oh, so it's your home then, more than anywhere.
Yeah.
So you'd do anything to stay here, I suppose. I've had a home. Been hard leaving it.
You know, they say a lot of things like that to me too. You know, wouldn't it be good not to have 2 broken hips in your retirement? You know, wouldn't it be good to be able to live on the outside of town without your pot plants being broken? They don't really understand me very well.
Wouldn't it be good if the city didn't turn into a giant water-filled crater?
I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, that's what's coming. That's what we're trying to stop.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to starting your business after, of course.
Well, that would be good.
But we'll need your business here to save, so all the help we can get, all the better.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, you've heard of the cultists, of course.
Oh, yes.
Are you aware there are 4 different ones?
No.
Well, the Earth cult was here, but there are 4 from different elements, and the Water cult is coming to destroy this with a weapon of mass destruction, magically.
Weapon of mass destruction? I've not heard of such a thing.
No, well, it's very dangerous. We've stopped one. We saved the city.
You know, a something check.
Depends what that something is.
I don't know. I can't work out if you're lying or not.
I'm telling you straight now.
Suspicious.
I've told her exactly what's
I
happening.
think your scores are the same anyway.
29 with a nat 20.
I rolled 15 on the dice. I'm not even going to work out what hers is. That's not how I went near either. Oh, very well. Well, what do you need from me then?
Well, you know the city, you know the people more than anything. All I know is there'll be a man from this cult. You'll know him by the barnacles over him. He'll be coming into the middle of town and trying to destroy it. We need to stop him at all costs and take his weapon away at all costs.
Okay.
I trust you know the people here and their skills and more than anything what they can do to stop this.
Oh, we don't... As much as I hate to say it, that group of people moved into the inn. They're the ones with the weapons and
Oh
talk
yes,
about
we'll make sure
protection
they help
and
us
stuff.
as well.
I mean, we've just got labourers and.
Do they have rope?
What? Well, not.
Level 25 labourers?
I don't know. Whatever they get up to in their room is none of my business.
Well, what would be a great help is if you had people that could watch around the city's edge and inform us as soon as someone's coming towards it.
I can certainly ask around, but these people are my guests. I mean,
Oh, but
whether
you
or
know
not
the
they-
people who live here, the people of the town. I'm sure they won't want to see it destroyed any more than us.
Some. I know a few of the lads. I'll have a word around.
We'll go to the Swinging Sword Inn. We'll speak to them there, and if we can, we might even be able to deal with your problem immediately.
Well, good. I'd rather you save the city first, if that's what's happening.
Oh yes, we'll make sure that's done. To the best of our ability.
What time of day is it now?
It's only a little bit after dawn.
Okay.
It'll be around the sun's highest that they'll come.
I'm gonna make my way to the town centre.
Can do. Done.
3 steps later.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
10 buildings.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna spend probably the next few hours just concentrating with Windvane, making it overcast and dark and gloomy and eerie and changing the winds.
Yeah.
I dig a hole using iron fan.
I am going to go to the butcher.
Yes.
I'm going to be really confused when I shop to the Swinging Sword Inn by myself.
Okay, so we'll go to the butcher's first.
All right. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep, you head in. With the sheriff and mayor are hard at work.
Hello and excuse me.
Truedream.
It is wonderful to see you again, but it is unfortunate that my coming here is an ill boding.
Yes.
There is an insane heretic who intends to destroy the town.
Okay.
It is believed that he will arrive sometime around noon. I think it would be for the best if the boys of the watch and yourself were to keep an eye out. Apparently he will be identifiable by barnacles across his body. If he can be separated from his weapon, that would be ideal.
Okay. Well, he helped us out a couple of times before. Alright, well,
We
wipes
will
his hands on his,
attempt to deal with it, of course, but I thought it best to let you know.
well, yeah, so it's good. We'll have people look around. Man, barnacles on him. Okay.
That is as much of a description as I was given.
Well, you heard it, lads. Start taking their aprons off and wiping their hands, and
I apologize for the disruption, but I think a not destroyed town is more ideal to the loss of work.
they just sort of grind agreement. They're already getting ready.
It is believed he will arrive to destroy the town around midday. However, I do not know how much earlier he will be in. Do keep an eye out. My party will also be watching out ourselves. Good luck, and please do not die. It would be very inconvenient for your people.
Oh, thank you. You too.
I plod myself away.
You arrive at the Swinging Sword Inn.
Are they there?
There are people around, yes.
Are there people I recognise as our agents from last time?
You see some. You don't see anyone you specifically recognise. Lorenzo's uncle is behind the bar,
Okay.
apart from him. But you've been in the Zhentarim enough that you see a couple of people just like flash hand signals.
Are they drinking?
They pretend to. And they have visible weapons on them. Like there seems to be a lot of hunters in here. It's that kind of thing. And but you do see there are some like road guard, caravan guards and the like down here as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, considering it's still quite early in the morning, there's a number of just people who have legitimate business to be here. But it's strange that they're all here now.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
So I'll walk up to the bar and see Lauren's father.
Not uncle, but yeah.
Uncle.
It could be
we
Alabama,
presume-
you don't know.
Good morning.
Wolf.
I have a meeting, I believe.
Meeting? Yes. Right this way.
Thank you.
Back room.
Yep. All right. Who have we got here?
We've got a bunch of some scouts, got some daggers in the dark. We got about two platoons of guards.
Good. Make sure they're all aware. Man with barnacles, carrying a weapon, needs to be killed and assassinated immediately. Everyone needs to hit him at once, not give him a chance to fight back.
Okay.
While I'm here, Mother Yolanders, what's happening?
Well, like everything else here, we trying to eliminate the competition.
I think we should bring her into the fold. She's been very useful so far. As a colleague, not one of us.
I just make a persuasion check. He's going to handle this.
17.
Doesn't seem too convinced. He's like, I'll make some overtures. Thumb on the scale kind of things. But yeah, that place is the most profitable bunkhouse here.
Maybe we just need to be offering more. She's been here for a long time. She knows the city. She knows the people. She could be a valuable asset to us in this location. Worth looking into. If we have to, we have to.
We'll make her an offer for 49%. Leave her in charge.
Yes, I think that's fair. I don't see why she wouldn't turn down good business. Especially if she knows she's protected. There's some interesting sorts that come through here, especially recently.
Yes.
And we'll make sure she's aware that you were part of what stopped what happens today, so she should be more open to negotiation after that, I believe.
Yeah, hopefully.
If not, there's no convincing.
Yeah. Don't like having to do all women in, but...
Alright, we'll get her all prepared. It should happen noon's highest sun.
We're off.
Thereabouts. Like I said, quick, quiet, as fast as we can, as hard as we can. Make sure the weapon does not touch the ground.
Very well. So he heads back out and you see him, he leans over to one of the guys at the bars, whisper things, and very quickly they sort of start whispering all around. You see some people dressed more like hunters just sort of disappear out the back door.
After being whispered to?
Yep.
Yep. I head back to the main street and look around. Listen closely for sort of signs of chaos. Emissos.
He is currently busy. But
He's saying them dead are in town.
Yeah, dead are in town.
How far away is that?
Like, you're like there. It's like 2 buildings.
Emissos?
You can see him.
Oh, he's that way. Okay. Oh, hello. What are you doing?
Getting ready.
This is not probably the most inconspicuous way to get ready.
Yes, but water is conductive.
Yes, it's also their element.
Exactly.
All right then. Well, keep being crazy. I'm going to see what the others are up to.
So you were just digging holes in the middle of the
I
town.
was just annoyed my hammer couldn't do something similar.
How did you cast shatter repeatedly?
Yeah, only 3 times. It can't, like, move the
Your
earth.
hammer has so much more powers than wind veins.
You can't make a storm with it, so it's
Yeah.
pathetic.
Where's my ground storm? I want to make a dust storm. No, I would
You
go...
nearly kill yourselves with a rockfall.
You almost killed yourself with a bell tower. It's okay. After he leaves the inn, I go in and I talk to the guy in charge. Does he have a way of contacting the entire leadership? I know
The
that.
leadership.
Or just back to base?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hand him my notes on the party. and what we've done so far. They are all extravagant about my success. So I increased mine by 50% and the rest of the party is lowered by about 50%.
But how do you know our baseline?
It's from what you actually did.
But how do you know our base?
Can you roll deception, please?
You can't determine a change in productivity if you didn't have the baseline data.
No, I just mean what you've done since I've been in here.
But how has our success reduced since you've been there?
21. So like, if you killed someone, you killed half the people you actually killed.
Because you're a kill stealer.
21.
Yep. Seems like pretty convincing notes.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the centre of town. After a little while, to the northwest. Sorry, my mistake. The northeast of town, you see an arrow with a head on fire just go into the sky.
Prepare yourselves.
Cool. About this time, I'm going to start prepping to cast a air elemental.
Yep.
Should we not go out and meet them if we don't want them to reach the centre of town?
Yes, let's go.
Yep. Preparing to cast or actually started to cast?
Well, yeah, started to cast, sorry.
So how long will it take? 10 minutes?
An hour.
Perhaps you should have started a
How long
long
does it
time
last?
ago.
I don't know.
What,
I think it
what
lasts
you
about an hour.
Create elemental.
Yeah.
Create elemental.
I think it's create elemental. What is it?
Plus a minute. Conjure elemental. It's 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so do it on the way.
Well, yeah, it takes you a minute to cast.
Sorry,
I assume you guys can wait a minute.
Sorry,
We'll
it's
head and
up
pick
20
the
hours.
cards as we
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is that road?
Well, you got the large path. It's not the Cameron Road goes way to the east. It goes past the solid coast.
Oh, what am I talking about? Never mind. I turn invisible and fly up 100 feet. What do I see?
You get hit by lightning from the sky. No, you go up. Make a perception check.
Oh, bugger, if he gets hit by lightning from the sky.
For God's sakes. I can't see anything anyway. 10.
It's probably still a little bit too distant.
Yeah. I do not see anything coming.
Oh, where did you come from?
No, the armor's still there.
Oh,
Yeah. The armor hasn't moved. You
I'm
guys
still
didn't see
surprised that you
anything.
just mysteriously appeared behind me as I was walking.
So you guys head
Are we all in the
down
centre?
this path. You start to hear sounds of fighting up ahead.
Oh boy.
Emissos, perhaps you can use your magic to look through the eyes of a bird, make sure they're not coming from another angle as well and we're being distracted.
Yeah, I was going to say, are there any? Actually, I don't think I've got
I am
any of that
100
ability.
feet above me, so I can see myself, so I can
Yeah,
guide
that's
myself
fine.
walking around.
Actually, yeah, I've got Beast Bond. There we go.
I know how you're doing that.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
annoying me.
Yeah. Are there going to be any grounded birds in the area, assuming that I'm disturbing all the wind?
Or any that you can call in.
Or something I can call in?
There would be something.
Yeah, cool. I'll grab one and use Beast Bond to look ahead.
You call a noisy miner.
No, you killed the miners. You send the bird ahead. Looks like there's a solid group. I'll be a bit vague on the numbers of all the NPCs involved. 300. No.
It's just Sparta!
You see a group of cultists, quite large, with some general bandits, and see some of the sea reavers with their shark teeth sword, protecting like a core group of forces. They're being engaged with hit and run tactics from what appears to be Zhentarim scouts. Arrows. You see a group of arrows fly out, kill a couple of cultists. One of them fires some magic back. So I'm quite a bit unclear as to what exactly.
It's a bird. It's got no idea what it's looking at.
But you see towards the centre, there's a guy on a giant lizard. For those who haven't rolled so poorly on the nature checks in real life, a giant crocodile.
Oh boy!
The bird doesn't know what it is.
Crocodile.
Because it's in a while.
What's that?
I said the bird doesn't know what it is.
No, it just knows not to go near it. Yeah.
It's also because this is Australia, not America.
This is in Australia.
It's a giant
It is
crocodile.
now.
It's a giant crocodile because it says it's a giant crocodile.
Australia!
And on the sitting in front is the orb This guy doesn't have barnacles across him, and the central group looks like the group you saw in the dream, which wasn't that guy. He wasn't in that group. He just seemed to be the one taunting you.
So he's not in the group in real life?
Nope.
Okay.
When you said the orb's on the front, what do you mean?
It's like
there's no-
there's a saddle when it's like just sitting in front of him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I thought that like the orb was like taped to the alligator's nose.
No, that
Yeah,
is
that's
funny.
what I
I
thought
should
as
do
well.
that. What?
So it's like it's Rudolph.
With rope.
So
You reach to get the orb. It's inside the alligator, the crocodile's mouth.
the crocodile is like Rudolph leading the way with this blue destruction orb, while the guy is riding the back of it, looking like a cool guy.
So there's a couple of priests walking next to him. There's a couple of other guys.
World's slowest kamikaze.
Basically. Oh, no, not that guy. What do they look like? Sort of large and blue, and they've got like serpentines tattoos across them. And yeah, there's a group of cultists and these reavers packed closer around them. It's just that the larger band is taking on the Zhentarim forces. You hear an horses approaching from behind you, and suddenly just heading past you is a group of these caravan guards on their horses. Then you see them draw their knights, have their shields. Through the bird, you see the charge comes in and just hits the front of this group and starts to kill a bunch of these NPCs. A bunch of the cultists and reavers. It creates like a wedge at this front. They start to go in, and one even engages one of these guys with the tattoos, who switches into a form of a giant watery serpent and lashes onto him and constricts him.
You could say he's a real fish out of water.
But you shouldn't.
20 fun damage. How far away is all this?
Not very far.
Really not very far. It's just off this map.
Yeah, we're just walking into it now.
But not like close to the city yet.
Not close to the city.
Good.
Can you roll an Arcana check?
And I'll let the party know that
I
our
can see I can assist.
You cannot assist.
No. Which is terrible because I did terribly, so I got a 12.
Rip.
Yeah.
You mean you can also roll an Arcana check?
Go on.
That's going to be
pretty
worse. 13 down to an 11.
Oh, better.
You see the guy on the crocodile call basically the column to a halt. He sort of looks around through the side of this bird. You guys are getting pretty close now. He's looking around, probably for you guys.
I was going to say, I'm going to make it obvious that we're coming. Light up the town with bright bolts of lightning that rip through the air.
Then you see as this lightning flies through the air near you.
So I gotta ask, is it in the tune to high voltage? And then we just run in? Yeah. Perfect.
You see as you enter this area, he stands up, lifting up this orb. Roll initiative.
I was waiting for someone to lift a hammer in the air and I could make the lightning hit it and be like, outdoor bitches!
Oh man! Praise me! I'll do it on my turn if you really want. Praise me, motherfuckers!
What is he? He's a one of them. Cultists can go there. Reavers can go there. And the priest can go there. 20 and above?
23.
15 and above?
18.
That your
I think it's
13.
like we can turn and grab it.
Yeah, apparently. I keep rolling a 14 on my initiative.
Nice.
11.
Man, I love having a +4 to my initiative for the first time.
You guys are about 100 feet away from this guy. So you are about 60 feet away from the front lines, if you will. Basically, the caravan guard have come in and essentially opened up a gap for you guys. Rex, you see that there's a gap. There's all these people fighting around. There's this central group of people that appear more focused on you. There
They're
is
hurting for a squid.
guy I'll call because he's referred to as a Dark Tide Knight. He's on a giant crocodile. There is a priest next to him. There is a guy with the tattoos called Fathomer next to him, like on his other side. And there's a small group of cultists.
You could call him a crocodile rider.
There's a few of these reavers. Yes.
So can we can't move up to base contact with the crocodile though.
Not in one round unless you've got some sort of movement power I'm not aware of.
No, I just mean this guy's in front of it, isn't there?
Well, he's standing on the crocodile.
The other people in front of it that turned into serpents.
Yeah, a couple of cultists in front.
Yeah.
While you're concentrating on a spell, you can't cast another, can you?
You can. You just
can? Okay.
You
We
can't.
established
another
this earlier
concentration
today.
Rex, what are you doing?
Alright.
So I will start walking forward. So the cultist still up there. So I'll move 30 feet up, and I'll put my hex on Crocodile Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Crocodile Dundee, if you will.
I will.
I won't.
I'm just quickly checking. Yep. So I'll do that, and then I will shoot some Eldritch Blasts at him. And they will miss, and then I will dash up another.
What did you get to hit?
I got 12.
You missed barely.
Yeah.
This guy's not wearing armor.
Oh, isn't he?
No, excellent. Not as he look particularly strong.
Yeah, so the metal guy runs up 60 feet towards him. I am closer.
Okay.
I move 100 feet.
So you guys see bolts of energy go from the sky down at this Dark Tide Night. You lose your invisibility, and you see that there is a small little creature flying above.
What has Emissos turned into this time?
Emharis.
I just sort of twist and turn off the side of the road into the shadows of trees and disappear with my bonus action. Get within, I'll probably move about 20 feet forward and reach my hand out. And can the guy holding the weapon make a wisdom save, please?
How?
90 feet.
Okay. No, you can't.
I just say, you're the shadows now, and I cast Control Person. Or, sorry, it's Dominate Person.
Okay.
And my command is to stow the weapon safely away.
Truedream.
So I have a new spell and I want to use it. It's called Insect Plague.
Yes.
Nice.
It looks really fun. The area I choose, it has a range of 300 feet. The area for the 20-foot radius sphere I would like is centered on the crocodile rider. And then, so it will hit everything around him in a 20-foot radius.
Sure.
This will be fun.
So it's a what, Constitution save, if I remember correctly.
Insect Plague is a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Okay, really.
Bug zapper.
My question is, why do you hate Red Larch?
You're gonna destroy it all. What are you doing?
What kind of damage is it?
Plan to. Oh well.
They all fail.
My vote plan is not to run.
40 10
Never do.
piercing damage. Let me get those details.
Let me consult the exact. And the points of these things.
And technically, the insect wouldn't go for it because it's not a person.
Luckily, I'm 100 feet in the
If
air.
I have the ability to tell them things not to hit, I'd like
Nope.
to tell them.
No.
Cool.
Insects still answers.
Sweet. Here we
But
go.
it is fair to say they won't attack the orb directly.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Let's see, 2 9s, a 10, and a 5. So let's see, 18, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, 32 piercing damage.
This is. Glad someone survived. Okay.
Take him out quick. Apparently. Didn't expect to roll that high, so I went for that over Spirit Guardians.
The cultists in that area are dead.
Hey, less people to fight.
None to fight shortly.
The area is also lightly obscured.
Is it advantage?
No, just makes a new save.
What's your DC?
17.
He's not gonna make that. Even with.
Did you jump up there?
Oh, the crocodile.
Did you get up there?
No, I'm within 9 feet.
Crocodile, a natural 20.
Bless it.
I think it's my biggest threat there. Alright.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Question, if I send a message to your armor, do you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, they will just go to me because it's a telepathic bond between the two of them.
Yeah, cool.
For those playing along at home, we've reversed rules. He's his own familiar.
I've never heard of that concept before.
Oh, the sphere is also difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that I have to roll at every turn? Like Spirit Guardians, or is it just the one?
I don't know. Does it say on their turn or your turn or what?
Swarming biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. The sphere spreads around corners. The sphere remains for the duration and its area is lightly obscured. The sphere's area is difficult terrain. When the area appears, each creature in it must make a constitution saving throw. A creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn in there. At higher levels, yada yada yada.
If it ends there. Okay, yep. Cool.
Okay, so I will have to roll it.
You will have to do that again.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so were you doing anything else in your turn?
Advancing.
Yep, so you advance. Emissos.
Cool. Just before she advances, I'm going to touch her protection from energy with cold.
Ooh. Thank you.
His hands are very clammy and cold.
Just the way I like it.
And the air elemental will advance with her.
Yep.
I was going to say, we're probably still a little bit off.
The air elemental.
Because we can soar along, that's all.
How far can the air elemental go? Because you guys are started 100 feet away.
90 feet.
Yeah. Which I probably don't want him to quite go that far. Probably 60 feet. So he's well within next turn.
Okay. Alright. The priest.
Probably real pissed.
He's probably real pissed.
What? Why? This is exactly what they wanted. They asked us to do this.
You swatted some insects?
So he gestures up at the cloudy and storm-covered sky. And
insect filled now.
only around him. Are you above your armor?
Yeah.
Can all of you, including you, twice? I don't think you.
The familiar won't survive.
We might because it's it's a spell for effect. It's not for damage.
Okay.
I just need to double check.
I hope it's not Dex.
Nope.
Where did we go? Where did we go? Actually, how high above your?
100 feet.
Okay, you're fine. It's you see below you.
What save is it?
That's what he's checking. I'm scared.
Oh, jeez.
There for the first time. We'll make dex saves.
Yes.
Yes.
I knew this was coming.
Cool.
9.
So
Does that
these.
include me if I've gone off the path?
It's 20-foot radius.
Would you like to borrow
So
some points from my
probably.
nat 20?
Because if you it's DC 13. You get knocked prone if you fail, as there's just a column of water turns to sleet and just down. It's
Yeah, I'm not prone.
Some kind of sleet storm.
some might say. Touching the spell's area.
Dex checks.
Can you make a concentration save?
I can. Yeah, I'm good. 17 on the die.
Well, he tried. He walks outside the insect swarm. He walks forward.
Oh, so the area can't just be on his person?
Well, this is the priests, not the knight.
Oh.
So the radius was 20 feet, so he walks 30 feet forward.
Oh, okay. Fair
which you probably would have done before he cast. Now it's the knight's turn. He sort of looks around a bit.
His vision is lightly obscured.
Um,
Sorry, it's just a really funny set of words.
he
I'm very tired.
gets off his crocodile and sort of fighting this insect swarm. You see him, he pulls out some kindling from his backpack and a tinder, and he puts the orb on there and he starts trying to like light some tinder. That's his turn.
So I get a performance check to see how good he is for lighting tinder.
That's not going to happen in 6 seconds in an insect swarm. Can you do your damage again, please?
Okay, it is 22. I rolled it for convenience sake. 22.
This guy doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Excellent. I'll roll the next set.
He's looking wrecked.
Good.
I mean, no, he's under our control right now and doing exactly what we want him to.
I'm the Tinder.
He fails the next bit.
The crocodile fail?
Crocodile pass, B takes half.
Oh. Yeah, I took 11.
Yeah. Oops, I put the crocodile in the wrong spot. The crocodile is just protecting the guy. He needs instructions and he doesn't get them. Okay, so the Fathomer starts running forward, and as he does, his body becomes like water. He turns into a giant water serpent, huge water serpent, technically, and yeah, he just starts moving as quickly as he can towards you guys, which is about 60 feet. So yeah, it's close to you. Basically, nearly where the air elemental is.
Yeah.
So he runs past me.
Well, no, you were still like 9 feet away, weren't
No,
you?
you got the front line.
I ran 60 feet forward.
Yes, you're about where the earth elemental is.
Come up to you then, yeah. Actually, that means he'll probably he'll actually get an attack on you then. No, because
Never mind.
no, the shifting was his action. Don't worry. Coldest little dead. The readers run forward. You're the closest target they can see. Let me roll a intelligence check for all of them. One of them turns around, comes over to where the knight is, and he like starts trying to shove him. But the knight just pushes him away. That Reaver then dies because he stayed in the insect swarm. Yeah. Rex, back to the top.
He died doing what he loves, shoving
So
people.
the guy who was on the crocodile just got off and stood next to the crocodile.
Yeah, the guy on the crocodile, one holding the orb, he's gotten off it. He's put the orb down. He's now like trying to light.
But the orb's in front of him.
Yeah.
Right. So I sort of sit up a little as I'm on the ground, and then on top of my forehead, the armor pops open and there's a gem with an eye on it, and it glows, and I get covered in shadow, and then I teleport next to the guy who's a knight, and I pick up the orb.
Sure.
In my, is there any light out here, by the way?
Yeah, it's that one just near noon.
A bit darkish because of the overcast sky.
Yeah, you're in light
And the
obscurity.
insects.
Yeah. Side note, because it's going to come up now.
Yep.
What happens with spell on spell? Because as soon as the insects attack me, they each take 3d8 damage.
They don't know.
It's a swarm. They'll just make more.
But you will need to make the save now,
That's right.
and you will need to make damage.
He can have the previous damage.
Which is?
It was 22. Because I figured you don't want 25.
Not really.
That's
I was going to reset
Nothing
it
happens on
start
top
my
of orb,
turn.
right?
not yet.
Right.
Cool. You make a concentration check on the.
Oh, you're right. I pass. I can't actually fail, I've realised. Because I have +9.
Well, it's usually 22 hit points, so it's DC 11 C.
Oh, I could have.
Also, if you roll on that one anyway, you still should fail.
Not on a save.
Yeah, not gonna say
It's not a check.
no crit fail.
So that is Emharis' turn.
I saw him trying to set fire to it. He's
Yep.
under my control.
And you
I told him to-
you're doing dominate. specifically?
Yes.
Okay, you're aware that he's about to try to get the orb with extreme prejudice.
Yep, I know. That was his thing. I changed my command to him. Escape the insects, assist the armor, and I cast Firebolt. Firebolt? Yes, Firebolt. That's the one. With my mage initiative to hit the tinder and make it strike in front of him so it's on fire.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yeah, you can see.
Is that the insects are trained on him?
We did warn you about this 4 turns ago.
I don't remember that.
I know.
Also, if he just
No,
runs in
we were
circles-
polite, didn't we? Just showed knowing looks.
If he runs in circles, he'll hit everyone on there. It's fine.
Can you center it on something that moves, or do you have to center it and then you move it as a bonus action?
Technically, it's not a point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if he makes that,
Point
it
is
should
his
follow
point.
him. So that's the command I give.
Truedream.
Cool. The new damage is 25. I stand back up and I begin advancing. Considering I now know that about whether or not something can be put onto a point that moves, it'll probably then have it being the area where he was at the time.
Yeah.
But he hasn't advanced forward since then,
He has not.
so still the same area. So that's my new justification because I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to matter, so I didn't. I was going to mention it as we again.
Fair cop. I stand up and I advance.
Yep. How far forward do you advance?
Yes, my speed is 30.
So you advance 15 feet forward
Yeah.
as you're in difficult terrain. And can you please make a dex save at the start of your turn?
Oh, did I walk into the insects?
No, you are still in the sleet storm.
Oh, right, of course.
How big is the sleet storm?
It's a 20-foot cylinder,
Alright.
40 foot high.
I also would have said to him, tell the army you're working with Emharis.
Sure.
16.
His life expectancy has just gone down.
16.
You manage to walk out. It takes you 20 feet to get out this difficult terrain, and then you can go another 10 feet.
Oh, cool. Yay.
As Emissos.
Well, the air elemental will attack the dude in front of him.
The priest, yep.
The priest.
Can you give me the damage separately so I can do the concentration checks properly?
Was it 7 and 8? 15 and 21.
Damage?
Damage is d10s, isn't it?
3 plus 2.
Why did I put my d8s away?
Because you were a fool.
Yeah. The first one is 17.
Kills him.
Cool.
I forgot how much damage you can do with an air elemental.
And it was the priest that was casting.
Yeah, you just killed the priest and he goes down, the sleet storm slows and stops pretty quickly.
Oh, cool. I return fire with a sleet storm.
Sure. Did you cast it on?
I am going to go for probably the lizard and back, knowing full well that he's in the area.
Yep.
Sorry, can I just quickly retcon? Part of the spell is I can take complete and precise control of the target for its next turn. I'm going to do that instead rather than try and give commands.
Okay.
Dance is a G.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Actually, it's not sleet storm, it's ice storm, isn't it?
If you're sensible, yes.
Cool.
Well, sleet storm's good against casters and people with low damage,
Yeah.
aka casters. Ice storm does more damage.
Ice storm behind the group. Dex is 16. What is it? 2d8. 12 damage to anyone behind.
Is it bashing then cold? That seems a low amount of damage.
And 46 cold. Thought I was missing something.
Ooh.
Hey! And another 20 points of cold damage.
Running out of what's to need. The crocodile gets hit with some very large, jagged sections of ice. As a warm-blooded or cold-blooded creature, it's not liking this at all. but it's staying next to its
Yeah.
bonded rider. The knight's turn.
I look at you and flash a Zhentarim sign.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Aren't you staying right in front of me because you took the orb?
Oh yeah, right. Oh no, I'm also heavily obscured.
Light. Oh yeah, you can try that.
I've seen you from behind do this, so I just flash a symbol and say, I've taken control of this one, put fire to the orb, and I hold the fire up.
You burn the guy's hands with fire. So
I might push it over towards him, so
you grab like sort of the kindling and
sweep it away with my weapon.
okay.
And in control of him, can I control the giant crocodile if he's bonded rider?
You can certainly try.
I'll just try to use the bond to turn to the crocodile and tell it to start attacking the water cultists. Kill my pretty.
Yeah. And that's the only command it hears.
Yep.
You're my pretty.
You see it start to move towards cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Then the knight gets bitten to death and dies.
The knight that I just commanded him?
Yep.
Okay. My next thing is going to be crawl to his mouth.
Yeah. As it goes, then it just like see the crocodile stop and start like, looking around in a sort of angry rage, like bewildered, like you've seen these other bonded mounts.
Yep.
Can you do? Oh no, it's already taken this round. Cool. Yeah, seeing you with the orb. Is the three Reavers turn around and run towards the orb.
Alright.
Can they see the orb once you pick it up if you're heavily obscured?
I assume it glows.
Not hugely bright, but they saw you take it in front of your hand and it's like a foot wide. It's not like, you know.
I realised I did it wrongly. I teleported down and cast the shadow, so they would have seen me pick it up.
Yeah. So they're going to dash, well not dash, they're going to come in and they're all going to swing at the orb.
No. They take insect damage first.
No, they don't. They take it at the end. You are right.
Yeah.
Damn you!
Make it count.
What's great is I'm
Well, not just that. Are they
If they pass, I
I
want
was
to
going to
lucky.
say, which side are they of the crocodile? Behind it or in front of it?
There was four of them that came towards you guys. The crocodile would have had to go onto the side.
Yeah.
So they just come forward with their
I'm just thinking
sheath
for that
weapons
horse.
up and just start rushing towards you, and you just watch them get destroyed. I'm going to give one an attack with disadvantage. It's his last heroic hurrah.
He can try his best.
I was going to say, there's got to be one that's caught in the sleep
What is your
storm
AC?
whilst the bugs are there.
17.
You're going to lucky this?
Yes, if it's going to hit. Do I just save the world?
No. Come on, don't grab me now.
Does he have flame strike?
the water goddess?
Would be ironic.
No, he has a D10. I need to do 10 damage.
Does he have bonus?
He has a bonus.
Ah, that's not as fun.
It's definitely got.
Now I have a question. I assume he's taking the orb. As I'm holding the orb, can I use my dodge action for it?
You don't have a dodge. Yep. You
Dodge reaction.
didn't have a dodge reaction. Oh, uncanny
Oh,
dodge.
Yeah. Because technically he's attacking me, so I should be able to dodge the orb.
I will,
Like
on the
glass
basis
blows.
you take half the damage.
Alright, done.
So the orb would take 9 damage.
Better safe than sorry.
I'll take the majority.
So you take 5 damage, and the orb takes 4. Yeah, you hear it's like cross it. Then he does.
Yeah.
We are rapidly running over these. Rex.
Good.
Oh, sorry. At the end of the round, you see.
25 damage from the insects, if that's relevant.
No, they just melted as they ran in
Excellent.
because they took it as they re-entered the cloud.
Yay.
And anyone coming from behind will be moving at slow speed because it's difficult terrain.
You see a couple of the butcher's boys start running towards.
Shit.
I tell them not to go into the
They're running towards like the cultists just in general outside of this area.
Good.
Rex.
Don't run into the spell.
So, when I went and delivered these letters and then the swing sword in, did the guy have a teleporter chest?
You don't know.
Can I assume my knowledge of Zhentarim so that he would?
Roll a history check.
I'll get a history. 10.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. I mean, I get so much credit. I run for the inn.
I'm sorry, I'm just.
I want to get promoted.
Yep. You just start running.
Yeah. So I go 190 feet, sorry, 90.
Yeah, Missy Step or something? Oh no, 'cause you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's my way.
I'm just going to wait to see him stick a 1 foot sphere in a 3/4 foot box. Clink, clink. Oh, I know. Smash. Close the lid, disappears.
You can roll me 4d. None of the enemies can keep up with you.
Yeah.
And you guys, with the help of the town, be able to fool them. Yeah. Very cool with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you roll me 4d20s? Every round, it's going to go 1 is the explode number, then 2, then 3, then 4.
19.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm-hmm.
15. 10.
So you get into the swinging sword in. The guy is at the counter. You're carrying this glowing orb.
Some days it just don't pay.
Wait, he's at the counter carrying glowing orb?
No, he's at the counter. You are roughly
Oh,
carrying
yeah.
the glowing orb.
I was like,
You just put fire to it.
I want the promotion. This is a super powerful weapon.
Put fire to it and then hand it in.
I assume that's how you destroy it.
No.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, you guys haven't told his character about
You haven't told me anything.
Didn't give us a chance to.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
So I'm like, where's the teleport of the chest? I have this very rare item that must be sent to headquarters.
Well, I make a intimidation check to get him moving.
If it helps, I'll use my bonus action to cover myself in bugs to give me an advantage on this check.
Sure.
That's what the actual ability does.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Did you
Oh,
fail?
that's scary.
Nope. I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
That's enough. He won't rush to do it. It's going to take another round. So you make one more check at 5.
Oh, you got lucky?
Yes, I've got one lucky. Does it have to be 5 or under 5?
It's going to be, has to be more than 5.
Alright, lucky.
Now,
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, it succeeded then.
so you put it in the chest.
Yeah,
Close the chest.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Chest explodes.
So
Headquarters gets flat.
Ironically, this both works out for him. Less people above me means higher promotion.
Until
I mean, I guess.
all right.
Yeah.
Put it in the chest. Close the chest.
Yeah.
The poor portaling system. We're not here.
Can the giant alligator make
It's
a
dead.
wisdom save?
Instead.
It's
Just
still in the cloud of insects.
It's been like 5 turns. You're overwhelmed.
I would've
Can't
done
run away.
that at the time. Yeah.
So 12 seconds after this happens,
Yeah.
the chest which transports things at dawn and dusk
Shit.
isn't a bag chest of holding.
Surely I would have known that. I actually know what to do to solve anyway, so
You rolled like a 10 on your check.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Should told me how to destroy it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
There's a poof, and water just floods out the chest. And we're gonna go to our very, very long, months-long break there.
Oh god damn.
Just so you know, the plan is to take that thing and throw it in the bloody ocean.
Endless water. This is even better for them.
I thought you might have.
Use fire?
There's like probably a fireplace in there. I don't know.
No one told me what to do with it.
I'm totally agreeing. You got a 10 on the check. Like,
There should have been some sort of check there when I told him to do it and push the flames towards him, though, surely.
that was his character check.
Yeah.
I think
I know. I don't want to trust you. I want to give them this great magical weapon and be like, he tried to destroy.
honestly,
His hubris and arrogance.
you are better off that it didn't go. Because if you did that to Zental Keep,
I would have blamed on the guy.
I don't think it would have mattered at that point.
Well, if they all die,
Zhentarim's
then I
dead.
just go off quicker.
because the effect of it, as you'll find out next game, is not instant death to the people in the area. So Manchun and other people would have survived, and they would have been like,
They're gonna be some
let's go
trouble.
find out. Divination, whose fault is that?
Okay, it actually isn't the worst thing, because if you contain it in a chest of holding of some sort, if we take it and throw it in the ocean, we should be okay.
I'm gonna go stick it in that line.
Right?
It's gone off.
Yeah, I know,
So we
but
can move it
they're
to
on
the
top.
chest.
What you need to do is create an earth and air devastation orb, and then detonate
Crumble
them
in
both.
Creates quicksand.
I'll have to work out exactly what's going to happen. We'll work it out when it comes back. We'll see how much of the town you can be bothered saving.
If any.
If any, not many. If any.
Hey, seeming he was digging a hole.
Yeah, because
There's a line right there. Which I
a
saw when I was 100 feet above the village.
What'd you say?
There's like the quarry mine. Why don't
Oh,
you
yeah, we go fill up the quarry.
I remember because we
Give
were in
them
there
a
last
call.
time.
Yeah, give them a pool.
Yeah.
They'll enjoy a pool. It'll be a pool that has like tunnels in it and everything.
Be the worst pool ever.
Yeah.
He's flooding the town.
We throw it in there and we're like, alright, we're done. Just as we walk past the guy and he's like, what have you done? Oh, the orphans wanted to go play in the quarry. Shit.
Well, thank you for watching. First, I said at the start, we are going to go on a break from this campaign for a little while the
Quarantine.
virus is going around, but we'll try to do some one-shots. Well, we will do some one-shots and short campaigns online. We just need to set that up.
Could we possibly do a battle royale?
In real life?
No, well, we're supposed to stay away from each other.
That's why it has to be long distance archery at Battle Royale.
I was doing the LARPing full up fighting, like ALS or whatever it is in Adelaide, and the guys with the bows, and they have like the padded things, and I was just like watching one of the arrows go through there and going, oh, it's going to come really close to me. Anyway,
That one on perception check.
yeah, like one armor. Anyway, so we'll try to get some one-shots going, some short campaigns going, just interesting little concepts and ideas that we don't always get the chance, perhaps a few different systems, a few different people that want to have a go on stream. We've got a few people who are keen to have a bit of a play.
Things that we haven't exactly fleshed out for a full long-scale campaign, but little like bits and pieces, little tidbits of testing waters.
Because, we planned for pandemic months
Totally.
ago.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah, we're gonna
After
play the
Anthony
game
ruined it for
plan.
everyone.
So, actually, yeah, that episode title called Plague is something to look a bit hasn't dated well.
Thanks a lot, Bombada. Look where you started.
So hopefully we'll be here on Wednesday. Obviously, there's a lot of factors involved. And Thursday we won't be going ahead with, mainly because that's a better point to stop.
Yeah, that was at a natural point where it was just super convenient to stop right now.
Rupert's dead. Everything's in chaos.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
17
sorry,
more
sorry.
plague. 17 more plague troop. Plague.
I can't believe we're killing the Emperor under our lightsabers. I cannot believe.
I just think you found a new type of trooper and I like it.
Have you? I mean, the Emperor being down with some of the lightsaber going, yeah, kill him. It's not the worst place. He's also in every episode he's like, strike me down. I don't have a weapon.
Come on, do it.
And then everyone's a little bitch and doesn't.
Yep. So, anyway, that's a bit of a spoiler. We'll hopefully see you Wednesday. Thanks for watching. And
We'll still see you all soon anyway.
to quote Mitchell and Webb, remain indoors.